Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Yo! Can you guys hear me? What's up, Karak? What's up, Luna? What's up, Elliot? What's up, official Horror GT? Welcome to the stream, guys. Yo, why does it not auto-translate Luna, but it auto-translates Karak's to it? Yo, how's everyone doing? What's up, S-Launch? What's up, Daniel Haas? Hello, Luna is translated to that's the moon. Buzz, alright. Yo. W auto-translate, bro. Yo, how's everyone doing today? Yo, cool guy! Yo! Instantly with the massive 10, holy crap. Thank you, man. Hello, Jacob. Translate to just Jacob. Alright. Bro did not read my text. Bro, I just woke up. Yo, what's good? How you doing, bro? I just don't know how to read your username. Welcome back, though, man. Yo, thank you for the massive 10, cool guy. Appreciate it, man. Playing Build a Boat? Bro, are you actually building a boat, or are you building a quantum reactor? Quantum fission reactor, bro. Oh, you're that guy? Okay, wait. I did not... Okay. Bro, you good at mod? Did you change your username? I swear it used to be something different. I swear it used to be something different. No, we doing random? Yeah, that makes sense. POV build a boat is not meant to build a boat, bro. No, you didn't? Really? Interesting. Okay, well, I remember that guy. You good at mod? Bro, how you been, bro? Watching a stream, watching another stream at the same time, yo, W? Anything but building a boat. True. True. Literally every build a boat player. Anything but building a boat. I'm eating at Burger King. Yo, turn the volume up, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get you banned from Burger King too. I'm just kidding. Game Bear, yo, W? Yo, what's up, Rose? Ben can't stay. Zhang Won is live. Yo, W? He's the guy he's the artist, right? He's the singer. But you should totally search up anything, bro. I've seen the videos, bro. They literally build quantum fission reactors. Yo, buddy, I'm not kidding. You banned from Burger King too. You still sick? Not totally sick, but my nose is still a little sniffly. But I'm not sick. I don't feel sick anymore. I found a video where someone built a human skull and hand and working muscles. Yo, that is insane. Bro, I saw a video where they built working Doom inside of it. That was peak. Bro, I will never ever scream Burger King sucks, bro. I will never scream that. That's words that will never come out of my mouth. I love Burger King. If I could get sponsored by anyone, Sunny D first. I want Sunny D sponsor. If Sunny D sponsored me, I would be so happy. And then number 2, Burger King. Those are the 2 that I want to be sponsored by. That's it. I saw someone made Terraria one time. Yo, that is insane. Bro, they made Terraria in Geometry Dash. I guess it makes sense that they can make it, like, at least like a semi-working version in Build-A-Boat. Favorite childhood memory? What's your favorite childhood memory, bro? Yo, by the way, is my mic working on TikTok? Now I gotta check, bro. Now I gotta check. Beuji. Hello? Yo. Hello? Oh my god, it's working! Oh my god, it's working, guys, it's working! Thank you, TikTok, thank you. Thank you, TikTok, thank you. Okay, let me lock the hell in. Yo, Pixel, you still haven't updated your game, bro. Bro, you still haven't updated your game to have the weenie. Bro, the 1 in, like, 20 chance of a weenie. It's been working, by the way. I mean, it wasn't working last day until I fixed it. I had to fix it last day for it to work. Wait, I have an event all weekend next. Bro, you said you would fix it like a week ago! Have you had an event all for the last 2 weeks? For the last 2 weeks? Has it been the last 2 weeks that you've had an event, bro? Like, what? I'm gonna be going to pickleball after my stream. I kind of saw your message that you like want to play CS before 12 or something. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. because I had told my friends in New Mexico that I would play with them last day, and then I didn't. And I'm not sure if they'll be on, and also I'm going to be out until like 11 already. Can I get some promo? Promo for what, bro? Beuji made my whole decade by going live. Yo, W Princess Whuppy. Yo, welcome back, Princess Whuppy. Haven't seen you in a bit, bro. W Princess Whuppy, bro. Appreciate you joining back, bro. Play the trailer that I just DM'd you on stream. You guys ready for my views to die instantly? Yo, guys, Pixel wants me to show a promo of something that he's working on. I think it's a Minecraft event that he's going to be doing, guys. I think that Karak will think that this is cool, though, so. How does that work? How does that even work? Maze event, Hill King, major event, major event. Control the hill with the help of your team. Secure the area to earn points. Interesting. Cool. Bro, I don't know how that works, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You don't respond to me, this is pre-recorded. Let me not respond to you real quick. Let me just not respond to you, because then somehow magically the stream will magically become pre-recorded. Yo, welcome to stream, Rose. Bro, Karak, you don't need to glaze him. He gets enough glaze as it is, bro, and we don't need to glaze him. Just kidding. Every day I hate my hair more and more. Every day I hate my hair more. Guys, every day I get closer to a buzz again. Every single day. Why do you talk like Jinxie? I don't talk like Jinxie. I think you're stupid. Yo, why is my nose so stuffy today? Oh my god! Yes, you do, bro. I literally... Have you watched... Bro, brother. Have you watched a Jinxie stream in your life? Be honest. Have you watched a Jinxie stream ever in your life? Be honest. Just be honest, bro. Literally be honest. Have you ever watched a Jinxie stream ever in your life? Exactly. I'm in a good mood. Play some good music. But I don't want to listen to music right now. I took 18 Benadryl. Whoa! Buddy, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. One of my exes tried to overdose on Benadryl. What's up, official whore? He looks gay. I do, bro. My bad. My bad, bro. Who's your first love? This is a question that I still, bro, okay. I've really been thinking, every single day that I'm, like, in the shower, it's one of these shower thoughts that ever since I asked this on stream, I just think about this every time, like, I'm in the shower, every time I'm, like, not thinking about anything. I always think about that question when we ask, like, what is love? Like, can you truly be in love if the love ends, if the love dies? Can you truly have been in love if both of you aren't in love with each other? Like, bro, I've really been thinking about that question, and I'm starting to, like, think, like, maybe I was never in love. Because I feel like if I was, like, I would want to be with them still. Like, I would still, like, have feelings for them. But, like, I mean, like, I don't, bro. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, was I ever in love? I don't know. Like, I would like to say that I was, but I don't know. Bro, what the hell do you mean, what is love? I was scrolling lives, and now I don't want to use YouTube anymore. I mean, but it's a good question, bro! Yo, Daniel with the uncler, I appreciate it, man. Daniel with the flow stays well. Yo, thank you, Daniel with the gifts, man. I appreciate it. W, Daniel, bro. I came to watch Tetris, shut up. Bro, but is it not a good question? Okay, and I think that you can love someone that's not necessarily a romantic love. Like, I love my family, right? But at the same time, I don't think that that love for my family is ever going to die. Obviously, I'm not romantically in love with my family. But, like, I don't think that that love for my family will ever die. And that's the thing as well. I don't think that you need to love your family either. I think that at certain times, like, I've known people who had horrible families, like, you don't need to love your family. I don't believe in, like, I mean, in the Bible, it literally says, people say, oh, blood's thicker than water, but that's not even the actual quote. It's, what is it? It's the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which literally means the opposite. So I don't think you need to love your family. Obviously, like, again, like it says, like, the water of the womb means really nothing compared to the blood of the covenant that you make with people. But at the same time, like, I don't know, was I ever really in love with the people that I was with? Because I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yo, thank you for the Sunday, Daniel. Yo, thank you, Daniel. You can definitely fall out of love. Love is two-sided and you don't receive. But see, this is the question, Luno. Like, did I fall out of love or did I fall out of feelings for that person? Bro's pre-record isn't responding to us. I am responding to people. But did I fall out of love or did I fall out of feelings? Like, did I just have feelings for this person? Did I care for them? But at the same time, like, or at the same time, like, now this is another question. Was I in love? But those feelings were never reciprocated, so I fell out of love. But at the same time, can I be in love if they're not in love? I mean, there's so many questions that I would have. And I don't think that there's an answer. But since the guy asked that, what's my first love? I think that my first ex, to an extent, I do still care about. Like, I don't want her to die, right? Like, I care about her to the extent that I don't want her to die. I don't want her to have mental health issues. And I mean, I don't want any of my exes to have mental health issues or die. But, like, I don't really want to, I don't know, like, I don't want to know about any of them. But I think that more so, my first ex, I think, was genuinely, like, I know she was a good person. She just was, like, kind of stupid. Not in, like, oh, you're a dummy, like, stupid as in she just, like, didn't really have any emotional awareness. What if I do have romantic feelings for someone in my family? Then, I mean, maybe you live in Alabama. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Is love not a feeling? Like, I think love is a feeling, but is it more than that? That's another question. See, like, there's a million questions here. Like, is love more than just a feeling? Like, I don't know, bro. Can we talk about something easier, like solving Ryman's hypothesis or something? No. This guy's talking about his ex while being the top player. Oh my god. Buzz, alright. Bro, I don't know. It's someone asked what was my first love, and then, like, it reminded me of the question, what is love? And I don't think that there is an answer. Okay, let me finish Luna's message, bro. You can definitely fall out of love. Love is two-sided, and you don't have to, if you don't receive the same love, it's reasonable to fall out, not to mention discovering more about the person. But now that's another question, bro. See, is love something that has levels to it? Like, could I love you a little bit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Can I only love you a little bit, or is there just I love you or I don't love you? I think that the main question boils down to, again, what is love? Like, is love just a feeling that you can have at varying levels, or is love more than a feeling? Is love like a bond, a spiritual connection? Like, I don't know, bro. And then there's also the whole thing like, oh, I was blinded by love. Or was I just blinded by them sweet talking me and manipulating me so well that I thought that I was in love, but I wasn't? Because that's another thing, like, in the relationships where there literally was no feelings from them, they just wanted attention from me, and they just, like, made me feel like I was cared about, like they cared about me. Was I really in love, or did I just appreciate the fact that I felt like they were in love with me? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Because, like, it ended up being that all the emotions I had were basically, like, fake. Like, I thought I knew someone that I had no clue who the hell they were because they're just, like, a pathological liar. So it's like, I don't know. Was I... Are you still sick? No. My nose is a little bit stuffy, though. I don't know why. I don't know. Please answer me. You're what makes me happy in the hospital? Yo, I'm glad, man. I'm glad that I make you happy, bro. I'm glad, bro. I love my ex, but fell out of romantic aspect. I always want the best for him. Just as you can romantically fall in love, you can fall out. So you might be, you don't have to have romantic love, but other kind family friends. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Yo, thank you for the husky, Elias. Yo, thank you for the gift, man. Thank you for the star also, man. Yo, thank you for the gifts, guys. Yo, Elias KKJ. Is it JJK, bro? You spelled it wrong. Just kidding. Elias KKJ with the massive husky, bro. I appreciate it, man. There are different levels you can love someone that you and that I have dyslexia, I can't read. And that love can slowly dissipate as you realize more faults about your partner. Yeah, but like I don't even think that like my love ever would fade from seeing faults. I think that it would fade from seeing that the person has just been like straight up lying the whole time about who they are. Holy combo, oh my god. Yo, Daniel with the gold coin, yo, thank you, man. Yo, Cumber Films with the flow state. Yo, thank you guys with all the gifts, man. I appreciate it. You only appreciate it if it's rarely received. I mean, that's another thing, too, is like... Maybe, like, that's another thing is... In the situation that I had where I felt like the person really cared about me, like, maybe they wouldn't have appreciated the same way because... They just, like, get a lot of attention already. So, was I in love with the attention, or was I in love with them? That's another thing. Like, and I swear to God, there is, like, no answer to this. Because you can't really prove any of it. And, like, I would like to say that I wasn't just in love with the attention. But, like, maybe I was. I don't know. Like... Drawing you right now while you drop. I'm not dropping wisdom. I'm just asking questions, bro. I'm just asking questions. This is something that I've been like, that every single time like I like think of anything like deeper than just like 6-7 brain rot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I don't think of 6-7, but I'm just saying like brain rot in general. Like every time that I'm thinking of something like more deeper in my mind, then it always comes back to this question, like what is love, and have I ever been in love? I don't know. Oh, so Luna! Didn't you say you've never been in love? So, like, how do you know, bro? How do you know? You also only love who you think that person is. It's not treating them. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Like, maybe I was in love with a fictional character that didn't actually exist. But then when I realized that they weren't that person, then... I don't know. Yo, Zachary with the good luck, have fun! Yo, no worries, Daniel, bro. You don't need to, bro. I appreciate all the all the gifts, man, bro. Super chats and gifts are never required, guys. But I always appreciate the support, guys. Yo, with the uncle alert, yo, I appreciate it, man. I don't know what your username says. Hold on, wait. Maybe if I send it in chat, it'll auto translate. It didn't auto translate. Never mind. Wait, no. Currently supporting my favorite idol is your username. Yo, W username. I'll be your idol. W song from K-pop Demon Hunters, bro. Yo, thank you for the uncle or idol. I appreciate it, man. They lied to you, Beuji. That's their fault. That's their downside. They manipulated you. Hold on, wait. I can't. I'm trying to read the chat, but I'm also trying to not lose, and I'm going to lose. Oh no! It's all Luna's fault. Just kidding. It's not. They lied to you, that's their fault, that's their downside, they manipulate, that's brought you down. But like, was I in love? Like, I swear, like, I swear, you guys keep like saying that there's like this straightforward answer, like, oh, this is how love works. But is there? Like, I don't know, like, I feel like there is a question, like, was I in love? I really hope this never happens to you. Oh, unfortunately. Can I play tic-tac-toe on your forehead? Okay, buddy. Yo, thank you for the gold coin, banana. Thank you for the gold coin special. Bro, my forehead isn't even terribly big. It's not the only thought that comes to my head every time I think of anything. The feeling of love is so powerful, it's a mix of emotions and body reaction driven by brain chemicals. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Is it more than just a chemical reaction, bro? You said fictional character that you realized wasn't that person. Which character? Not a real fictional character. I'm saying that they betrayed themselves as something that they weren't. So I believe that they were that quote-unquote fictional character that they created. I don't know. To me, it's a good question. And, like, I think that people perceive things like that differently. Like, my last ex told me that she cares and, like, is still in love with all... I should have known that this was, like, a red flag. With all of her exes, just in different ways. And obviously, like, she was like, oh, I never get back with them, but, like, I, like, care about them and want them to be mentally healthy or whatever. And it's like, I should have known that was, like... I should have ran, bro. But anyways, it's like... To that extent... Maybe she was in love with all of them. And, like, I've just never been in love. I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you for the GOAT trophy. Baseball, I appreciate it, man. I think you're the only person who can tell if you were in love, but, like, I don't know what love looks like because, again, I've never been in a relationship that didn't fail horribly. So... And I mean, the only relationship that didn't necessarily fail horribly, which was 2 of them, like, I don't know, I know in those I wasn't in love, and that was why they ended. So it's like, I don't know. Is there between attention and love? See, that's another thing, bro. I don't know if there's an answer. Yo, baseball boy Carter with the GOAT trophy. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the gift, man. Thank you for the gifts on YouTube, guys. Yo, big dog, you good at I just joined? Yeah, we're just asking the question, like, what is love, bro? And I feel like a lot of people in the chat have a answer for this, but I don't feel like there's such a clear-cut answer. Yo, I'm glad that your stomach and neck is feeling better, Snowy, but bro, you do not need to feel fat, twin. Love is subject, give to everybody. Everyone perceives it in a different way. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know. And that's the thing, like, I don't think that my good friends, bro, even my boy Jacob, bro, like, obviously, platonically, I love my boy Jacob, bro. And I don't think that there's, like, a universe where my friendship with him ends. I don't think that there's a universe where it ends. I mean, maybe he would find, like, something with me that he didn't like that, like, would end it. But, like, I don't see a universe where my friendship with him ends. Does that make sense? But, like, in relationships I've had, like, there was reasons why they ended, and now this, like, person to me is, like, just, like, a horrible image in my mind. So it's like, I don't know. I guess, I mean, like, Jacob could kill my family and, like, I'd hate him, but, like, I don't think Jacob would do that. But then, like, also the question would be, like, well, I mean, Jacob can't cheat on me. So, like, I feel like there's less stakes in a friendship. Because, like, what if Jake if Jacob plays, like, CS with someone else instead of me for, like, a week, like, whatever, like, obviously I'd want to play with him, but, like, whatever, bro, like, I mean, he wanted to play CS with them, like, it's not like he cheated on me or whatever. But, like, if my girlfriend wants to sleep with another dude for a week instead of me, then, like, obviously, I'm gonna be upset, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's higher stakes in, like, a relationship. I feel like that's a horrible analogy there. But, like, I feel like that is, like, still to the case. So, if there were higher stakes in my relationship with Jacob, then would I, like, end up not being his friend? But, like, I don't know, bro. Yo, Ghost with the uncle alert in the chat and shout out with the gold coin. Yo, thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you for the gifts, guys. You were on CS last night with other people. Yeah, that was with my friends that I went to Top Golf with. So they asked me if I wanted to play CS with them. And I had a migraine, so I completely forgot that Bro, I wasn't even supposed to play CS last night. I was supposed to stream again. I was supposed to stream Poppy Playtime. I was like, oh. I don't think anyone can say what love is. It might just be my but that's another thing as well. Like, there's people who are aromantic, and there's people who are like poly, and there's people who are like different things like that. Like, certain people who are poly might be fine with an open relationship. And at that point, like, do you love the person in an open relationship? Like, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I would never want one of those. I don't feel like I'm the type of person that would ever even consider that. But to the people who do, it's like, I don't know, maybe like they are in love, but they just are fine with like the open sea of their relationship. I don't know. Yo, with the fortune cookie from Ghost, and with the 6-7 drip drop from Shaw. Yo, thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you for the fortune cookie, man. Bro, I remember when fortune cookies used to have like good and bad fortunes. And the fortunes were always more specific too. Like, it would be like, oh, you're gonna like inherit a large sum of money in a week. It would be like in a week. It would give you like a week deadline. You're like, oh crap. See, chatty cheat on me. Yeah, but like, you're not mad at me that I mean, maybe you would be mad at me because I saw you were on CS2 as well, but like, maybe but like at the same time, you're not gonna be like, oh man, he played CS with some other people last night, like I'm never going to talk to you again, Beuji. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Shadow, thank you for the $5 super chat, man.
957 super chatted $5. Love is respect / adoration despite any wrongdoing against you. If you are genuinely curious, read 1 Corinthians 13. It'll show you and is what I live by.
Yeah, should we look up 1 Corinthians? Yo, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, but I feel like if the other person doesn't show you respect, like, this is the thing why I always ask, like, can you love someone if they don't love you back? Like, if you have full respect and admiration for someone and they never show you that back, can you actually be in love with them? Like, even if you, like, at some point think that they are, but they're just, like, lying. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yo, thank you for the stay hydrated and the laughing disco ball. Yo, Manosin with the laughing disco ball. Erode the best with the stay hydrated. Goes with the marshmallow high in the chat, bro. With the marshmallow high in the chat, bro. Hold on, let me look up 1 Corinthians. Now I gotta look it up, bro. Now I gotta look it up. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's so long, it's not going to show me. If I speak in the tongues, blah, 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 love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. But, like, this is, again, like, not romantic love, but that's what the question is. Romantic love the same as, like, other love. Does not dishonor others, is not self-seeking, is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrong. Love is not delighted in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects the truth and always hopes and always perseveres. But that's the question. Like, now that it says, like, love is, like, disappointed in evil or whatever. Like, so the question would be, I guess that would be saying that you have love and you just choose who you give that love to. I guess it would be. So you aren't necessarily in love with anything. You just choose to give your love here and there. I guess that's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. I haven't thought of it like that. Interesting. Interesting. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That is an interesting one. I think that that's the best description of it that we've had all day, bro. I think that that's the best one that we've had all day. Love is not something that you have for someone. It's something that you can have within yourself. And you can choose to give it to someone. And you can choose to not give it. Ooh. Interesting. I kind of like that one, bro. Well, Jacob, that would be the answer to that question. If you can love without reciprocation, well, you can give love without it being reciprocated. But you just simply, you might not be in love with the person, but you can have love that you are giving to that person. And now S-Launch asks is another question. Can you really choose who you give it to, though? Oh. I hate you, S-Launch. I hate you, bro. You're the only one that I can trust without saying the F word? Bro, I don't say the F word, bro. On stream. You have so much aura, bro. Thank you. Thank you, bro. When are you playing Poppy Playtime? I don't know. Either tonight or tomorrow, guys. I have to play pickleball. I slept in today. I don't know how I slept in. I didn't even go to bed that late. But I slept in like crazy, bro. And, so... I'm locking in, though, bro. I'm locking in. Either we're playing it tonight, second stream, or we'll be playing it, tomorrow. I promise, guys. I promise. I'm proof of that. I still care about her, and I haven't seen her in a bit. Yeah, but do you still care about who you knew, or are you in love with who you knew? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you, oh my god, we messed up. I messed up the whole run. I misplaced it. I'm just kidding, S-Launch, but that's a good question. That's a good question. Yo, why am I so stuffy, bro? I'm not even sick. Honestly, in my opinion, I just don't want to waste time and use my time and effort to love someone. What I think is why spend your time loving someone else when I already have the most trustable people? I mean, that's fair. But I mean, another thing, Snowy, is like, you've dropped a lot of lore about yourself. Like, I feel like you do need to love yourself, too. Like, bro, Snowy, we've played this song before. We played the song before. I'm trying to be my own friend, 'cause I know that I'll be with myself until the very end. So, you gotta love yourself too, bro. I mean, Jacob, like, are you in love with the person that you knew? Because for all you know, the person's a completely different person. Or are you in love with, like, who they are now? Because if you don't even know who they are now, like, that would imply that you're in love with something deeper than their personality and who they are as a person, like maybe their soul or something. But is that even a real thing? I don't know how I feel about myself. I'm just kind of bro, you can't just be like that with yourself, bro. You gotta love yourself, bro. This is a big thing, guys. I swear, above anything else, bro, you gotta love yourself. And I don't necessarily think that you should go and say, like, I'm the best person in the world, like, oh, I'm the greatest, like, I love how awesome I am. You just have to love yourself for who you are. You have to be yourself and care about yourself. Because the biggest thing in life, bro, is if you, and I know, I've known people who hate themselves. At one point in my life, I hated myself. And it's very hard to, number one, be there for yourself, but it's very hard to be there for other people as well if you aren't there for yourself. Because the problem that a lot of relationships face is not necessarily that you don't give the person enough love, or they don't give you enough love. A lot of relationships that I've had, and also times that I've made this mistake as well, is that I didn't realize that a relationship is two-sided. I thought if I poured all my love into them, then they would be happy. And I'm sure that that people have thought that way in my life as well with relationships with me. Is that if they poured their whole entire heart into me, then it would be fine. But the problem is, like, the person that you're with, if they truly love you, is going to want to do the same thing for you. They're going to also want to pour their heart out. And if you can't accept that, you can't let them love you because you don't love yourself, then they're not going to be able to receive your love properly. One of the biggest reasons why relationships that I've been have failed is because I was not able to love the person that I was with because they just didn't let me. They just were like, no, I hate myself. I'm a horrible person. You can't love me. I don't love myself. And it's like, but I do. and then they wouldn't let me be there for them. They wouldn't let me support them. They wouldn't let me do anything for them, and it made me feel like I wasn't loved, because if I love someone that much, then I would want them to be there for me, and I'd want to be there for them. But I just couldn't understand. I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that they just hated themselves that much. So I think that that's like one of the biggest things. And again, it's not to say like, oh, you should love yourself for other people. Like, you should love yourself for yourself. Like, you want to be the best version of yourself for yourself. You want to be the greatest. You want to make yourself proud. Yo, Mad Dad, thank you for the Uncle Alert, man. Thank you for the Uncle Alert, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. That's my opinion, bro. I often feel like I'm not a great person, and I feel a need for a person that I can finally open up to see and accept me. But if you feel like you aren't a great person, are you going to be willing to open yourself up to a person? Because this is the thing, bro. Like, you've kind of created an oxymoron for yourself. You've already stated by yourself that you don't think you're a good person. But you want someone who's going to think you're a good person. But are you even going to believe that person when they tell you that they think that you're a good person and you can open up to them and you can trust them? Are you going to trust them because, like, you don't trust yourself, it seems like. Like, I don't know. Yo, thank you for the stay hydrated, Mad Dad, and Mad Dad with the Uncle Alert too. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you for the gifts, man. And with the gold coin. Yo, thank you for the triple times gift, bro. How do I learn to love myself? I think that I don't, bro, this is the biggest thing about learning to love yourself, is it's not something that you just magically do overnight. You don't just, like, go to bed and then wake up and you're like, oh, wait a minute, guys, I love myself. Let's go, guys, I love my... It doesn't work like that. And that's hard for people because... Yo, Charlie, bro, Charlie, I said you don't have to pay me back, bro. Bro, Charlie, thank you, man. $19.99. Yo, Charlie with the 20, bro. Bro, I appreciate you, Charlie. Love you too, my man. But that's another thing, like, bro, again, platonically, I love Charlie, bro. I don't think that, like, there's anything that's going to make me not be friends with Charlie. So, like, I don't know. But again, Charlie can't really cheat on me. So, I don't know how it works. Yo, thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Yo, thank you so much, man. Bro, you don't have to pay me back, bro. Bro, Simon paid for both of you guys. W's in the chat. Thank you, guys. But yeah, yo, thank you, Charlie. Again, like, the thing is, bro, like, you don't just learn to love yourself instantly, and it's hard because if you aren't seeing instant results, it's hard to see results at all. It's the same way if you think about weight loss. Like, if you're losing 10 pounds, like, every 3 months, like, that's still awesome, bro. You're losing 10 pounds, but you're probably not even going to see results at all. Until, like, unless you, like, take pictures and, like, look back after, like, a year. But even then, you're just not going to, like, feel the results because it's, like, 10 pounds every 3 months is, like... And that's not to say it's nothing, but, like, it's very hard to notice that. Self-love is about self-acceptance mostly. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. But again, it's not instant. You just have to just learn to... I don't think that self-love is caused by changing who you are fundamentally. But I mean, you can change actions that you do. If you think that you're hurting people around you, then obviously you can change actions you do. But I don't think that you should change who you are. Like, for example, people always tell me my music taste is burger music. Am I going to listen to them and just change my music so that they like me more? No. Because at the same time, I want to be surrounded by people who love me for who I am. And, like, obviously music is the most minor thing in existence, but it goes for any personality trait that you have at all. Yo, thank you. I hope you have a great day with the golden coin, the floating heart, and the massive golden coins. The last guest with the star, and with the star from Not So ASMR. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Are you good, official, bro? I don't understand English very well yet, but I love your content. Yo, I appreciate it, Maximiliano. De Mexico. Gracias, mi amigo.
Hello there.
Scroll up and read the paragraph. Don't let it go to waste. Hold on. Toji said... Hold on. Let me read the paragraph. From Toji, you mean? Read. Twitch chat wants attention. Wait. Which paragraph do I read, bro? I sent you 3 stars. Yo, Doge King. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, Doge King. Toji's okay, but let me read Toji's message, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Let me lock in. Still feel like I owe you something. I had a great time. Hope we can hang out again soon, bro. You don't owe me anything, bro. Yo, again, bro, I've been down in the dumps and I need to get out, and the fact that you guys could pull up literally on, like, literally in, I mean, Max, for example, was like in like 20 minutes notice, but like you a few hours notice, my friend Simon a few hours notice. Like, bro, the fact that you guys could pull up at all meant a lot to me, so I appreciate you guys. Seriously, seriously. Okay, Toji said, love is a profound emotional connection that drives people to care deeply for, protect, and value someone or something else. It's a profound emotional connection that drives people to care deeply. It's literally a complete repeat. It repeats a ton of times, bro. What do you mean paragraph, bro? Me love, yeah. I mean, yeah, Toji, I mean, like, I understand that, but, like, what if that person doesn't, like, reciprocate that? I don't know, bro. Your chat is very supportive of someone who also streams. We have some lucky viewers. True, bro. W viewers, bro. I think that part of it is also the mods are good. We kind of keep the chat, because like the rule is like you guys can make fun of me. I don't care if you guys make fun of me. What's the game? It's called Pixeltris. You guys can make fun of me. That's perfectly fine, guys. I don't care if you guys make fun of me. But like I don't want you guys to make fun of people in the chat because I'm very secure in the person that I am myself. But I don't know if the people in chat are that secure of who they are. And I don't want you guys to, like, say something that makes them end up, like, feeling horrible about themselves because they shouldn't feel horrible about themselves. Yo, dumb Vola Texas YT with the marshmallow high in the chat, bro. Marshmallow high in the chat. How Beuji just had to lock in there. Wow, Beuji, bro. Yeah, I had to lock in, bro. I had to lock the hell in. Yo, thank you for the mystery gift, Volitexius YT, bro. Thank you for the mystery gift, bro, man. I appreciate it. My goat. Yo, what's up, Hunter? How you doing, Hunter Wiz? Yo, everyone go follow Hunter Wiz for real. Bro, Hunter Wiz is my goat. Bro, Hunter, I will never understand TikTok, bro. When I'm sick and, like, barely even talking, 1,500 viewers concurrent average on TikTok. All of a sudden, we figure out a fix. You figure out, not we. You figure out a fix for the mic. And I'm not sick anymore. 200 viewers. No 1,000 viewers anymore. Bro, TikTok just loves when I'm not entertaining, I think. W TikTok. Mine's been cooked for 2 days, but YT been fine. Yeah, bro, I love YT, bro. I feel like YT, I feel like they changed their algorithm again. I could be wrong, though. I could be just schizophrenic. Would you read my last couple of paragraphs a while back? Either that or I have to make a video explaining them. Bro, my bad! Okay. Okay. Beuji took me a while. Growing up, I would put every achievement and compliment in a box. Literally, I'd write it down and throw it in a box. And then when I was sad, I'd read it, but it never helped. Because those rewards and achievements and compliments all felt foreign to me. They felt like facades I would play, not me, and it sucked for a long time, but then I finally realized after a while. And bro, that is a good thing too. Like, there's a lot of things to have more self-love, like the affirmations box. Even this is another good one. If you truly feel like you don't love yourself, you can do what Luna did, an affirmations box. Whenever someone would compliment Luna, then they would write it down. But you can do a self-affirmations box. You, every single night, have a jar and write on slips of papers at least 5 things that you appreciate that you did yourself that day. Could be little things. It could be that you ate a meal that day. Like, it could be anything. It could be that you felt like you looked good that day. It felt like you felt like you acted like yourself and didn't try and like please people by being like a pick me or whatever. Like, it could be anything. It could be that you brushed your teeth that day. Like, you're proud of yourself. Things that you're proud of yourself doing. Like, I'm proud I brushed my teeth today. Like, it could be the littlest of things, and every single day write 5 in a jar and do it for like 3 weeks. And then at the end of the week, open it up, and you'll find that you did a lot of stuff that made yourself proud. And you'll find out that like a lot of those things were bigger than brushing your teeth, and you didn't even remember that you did those things. I mean, that's a good thing, bro. I haven't gotten a compliment in maybe a year and a half. I get a lot of compliments on stream. What can I say, guys? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah. Dude, so my friend has been having her text... Dude, so my friend has been having her text her boyfriend as her... Because she's not allowed to date, and... Bro, holy TS is entertaining. Having you text your boyfriend? That's kind of crazy, bro. Bro, okay, this is funny. When I was hanging out with my friends last night, and then when we got home, then we played some CS for like a little bit, but then we went on Omegle or whatever, Omi TV. And I didn't go on it, but my friend Max went on it, and he just like screen shared what he was doing. There was this insane the only entertaining conversation of the whole entire day was this person joined up the Omi TV or whatever, and they were on the phone with their friend. Both of them were girls. The girl was on the phone with her friend. That's a girl. And the girl is like trauma dumping about her boyfriend that just blocked her because of like a misunderstanding or something. I don't know what the misunderstanding was, but anyways, her boyfriend blocked her, and now like she's trauma dumping on her friend. Nothing wrong with trauma dumping, but the craziest lore, bro, the craziest lore drop is we learned later that one of her exes is the girl on the phone, her brother's best friend, right? I forget his name. It was like Chase or something. Let's just say the name was Chase. And her newest boyfriend that she really cared about, and she's like, oh, I hate Chase, like he was nothing to me, like he was horrible. But this guy Peter that I was just with, like I can't even look at a guy and like not think of him. We learned not only is Chase her brother's best friend, but Peter, her most recent boyfriend, is her brother. What? Bro, and we didn't know this the whole time, and it's just like, all the people that this person's trauma dumping about are literally in the same house at the time that the person's on the phone trauma dumping about this. Bro, insane lore, bro. Holy. Nah, it was insane, bro. And like the craziest thing, or the funniest thing, was the person that was on the phone was like using sound effects. Like every time the person would say something crazy, like, oh yeah, like Peter cheated on me, then she would like put a vine boom from her computer. Nah, bro, she was mad disrespectful to her best friend. I cannot lie, bro. Yo, my bad, Chase. You sound like Technoblade when you yell. I've never watched Technoblade, so I would not know. The only person I opened up to is my partner. Before I met her, I want to slide down a sewer. We'll just say for demonetization reasons. Because my dog has been with me since birth and also died. I had my first breakup. That was this time. It was about 2 years ago. So are you still with your partner, or are you saying you opened up with your partner now about all this? I'm sorry to hear that, by the way, man. That's horrible. Game name is called pixeltris.com. Yo, my bad, Chase, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Bro, the reason that we even learned about this was when the person was trauma dumping, that my friend Max went womp womp, right? Yo, what's up, Doge? Welcome back to the stream, bro. Welcome back to the stream, bro.
91Y super chatted $2. Hi, Beuji, what is up?
Yo, I'm chilling, bro. Bro, for some reason my nose is sniffly, bro. I'm not even sick. I don't know what's going on. But bro, I'm chilling. How about you, man? How about you? But basically, my friend Max went womp womp when she was like trauma dumping, and the person on the phone heard it, unfortunately, and she was like, who said that? Who said womp womp? And she said, oh, it was my brother Chase. And she said, oh, well, tell Chase that that's why I left him, because he's an idiot and he wasn't even that good in BAD. But like said the word, I was like, whoa, your brother, she was with you, her ex is your brother. And it's like, well, no, the newest ex is Peter, not Chase. And it turned out that Peter was also her brother. They were both her brothers. I'm like, oh my god, what? Yo, thank you, Doge. I appreciate it, man. Not much. Just chilling, bro. Just chilling. I appreciate it, though, Doge. Doge. Don't hurt me, bro. We're not gonna hurt you, bro. Gotta go. I was pleasantly surprised by YouTube live, bettering my mood and teaching me about my self-love and love in general. Great time spent. Yo, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Fluin. Bro, and again, like, I don't think that I'm necessarily, like, teaching anyone anything. But, like, again, the whole point of the stream, guys, is just to, like, make you guys ask questions. Like, when I ask, like, what is love, or how do you, like, love yourself. Like, it's not necessarily like I know how to do that. I mean, I do think that I love myself to an extent, but it's not like I know, like, I'm the sole arbiter of this information. Like, I just want you guys to be able to, like, ask questions and be curious about these things. Can you meow for us? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, bro, of course. I love meowing. How I wish for a girlfriend who will meow with me, bro. It will never happen. Just kidding, I don't care. Oh my god, this is awesome. We just don't get a blue for 50 colors in a row! Oh my god! It was the ex I'm still with my current partner. Yo, W, ran off. Congrats, bro. That's awesome. But yeah, that was crazy, bro. I'd like to go on Monkey, it's OME Omegle, but you're not racist enough. Oh, I'd say go on Monkey, it's Omegle, but it's, yeah, I'm not racist, bro. I do not want to go on that, bro. In my last couple of paragraphs, might want to censor here and there, maybe, but it's about Omegle. Hold on, let me read it. Beuji, when I was like 10, my friend would go on Omegle with me, and she'd do a lot of inappropriate stuff. What? Like, what? Yo, welcome back, Croc. What do you mean? He'll show his... What? No, oh, Luke? Oh, Luke, you're right, you're right. Yo, Charlie was there too. His name was Luke, not Chase, my bad. Luke, you're right. Yo, Luna, what? Bro, I mean, at least you didn't participate in that. Like, that is... We were 13, and the dude on Omega was like 34. Luna, I don't know if your friend realized, but I'm pretty sure the dude would have shown his ding-a-ling regardless of anything, bro. Everyone on Omegle is literally like some weird creep, bro. I was gagging at the thought. I walked away good, bro. That is... Oh my god. Do you post weekly or daily? I stream every single day, if you consider that a post. I stream daily though. I stream very daily. I tell you what, I stream very daily. Dude, you're a different streamer. You don't say shut up to chat, and you are not rude at all to chat, bro. Okay, sometimes I'm rude, bro. Sometimes I'm rude, Blue Sweet. Today we're calm today. But sometimes, like, chat will literally just be spamming, like, this is one of those days where we've actually been able to have good conversations. But, like, sometimes, like, I'll ask guys, like, you guys a deep question, like, 90% chat just says, like, are you gay, dude? And it's like, we ask that question every single day! It doesn't get funnier when we ask it again and again and again.
That Doge 591Y super chatted $5. Omegle is for the really weird weirdos. I think they are a different breed.
Yeah, I do think that they're a different breed, bro. I do think that they're a different breed. Yo, one time I did go on Omegle and I actually met some interesting people. This was like when I was like 14 or something. But yeah, I don't know, bro. There's a lot of weirdos there. Yo, thank you, Doge. I appreciate it, man. Staying out. I still hang out with her, by the way, and she makes questionable decisions. Our dads are friends, so we have to hang out. Yeah, if she would do that on Omegle, bro, I don't know what she'd do in real life. Like, I don't even want to know, actually, for that matter, bro. But yeah, I agree, Doge. Yeah, Charlie, that is probably the worst way, because I think a lot of people, if they get to that point, would just, like, jump off a bridge, bro. Are you live somewhere else? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube and Twitch, bro. I met actual racists on Omegle. Yeah, me too, bro. It's, yo, when we were scrolling Omegle last night, there was actually this, like, just white guy who just had, like, some like, I'm not even gonna say what it was, bro. Can't even say what it was, bro. Karak, potentially. If I get time to stream tonight, then definitely we'll play. We'll definitely play tonight. But I'm not positive that I will. I think that I will, though. I'm hoping. Why do you stream so much? Because I enjoy it, bro. I don't know. And I guess it's like kind of become my job at this point. Sort of. I guess. If I don't today, Karak, I promise I will tomorrow. I'm so sorry, bro. I feel bad about not doing it last night like I promised, bro. I like was so zoned out, I forgot. How much you make monthly? Like $5 in a cheeseburger, bro? I don't know. Like $5 in a cheeseburger, bro? Got any crepes left over for me? Also, you should stream MC or something. I don't know. Bro, I don't know about streaming MC. Everyone always... People tell me, like, oh, you should stream Minecraft and stuff. And people tell me this a lot. But, bro, every time I've ever streamed MC, the people who tell me to play it, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 will pull up, but, like, almost no one ever pulls up. The Huggy part is... Bro, I'm so glad that we made it past the Huggy Wuggy part director. I'm actually so happy, bro. Fun fact, I went to her birthday. She is 1 day younger than me. So we usually share, and they vaped, stole liquor, and talked about... Yeah. I'm glad that you left, bro. I would have left that as well. Bro, I need to, yeah. I'm glad you left, bro. That is diabolical, bro. Bro, I need to just, like, stop having so much hope in people. Because, like, I, for example, have, like, dated someone like that. And I was just, like, she would always say that that wasn't who she was. But it's like, bro, that was who she was. And, like, I don't know why I had so much hope and faith. I just need to, like, find normal people, bro. Yeah, bro, that's not who I am. I'm trying to get on. Okay, bro. Yeah, that was who she was. It's okay to vent here? Of course, bro. It's always okay to vent here. Playing through Poppy Playtime right now, and I died there 6 times. Damn, I think I only died there twice, bro. I think you only died there twice. I think I only died there twice, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like her, but I'm stuck with her. She also would make fun of my hobbies from time to time and only compliment me when her friends left her. That's fake as hell, bro. Make fun of you in front of her friends, and then when her friends left, she'd compliment you. That's fake as hell, bro. Oh my god. Yo, okay. I haven't been around people that are that fake. But damn. I guess maybe I have before, but I just didn't really pay much attention to them. He's catching me at like 50. Bro, you just gotta, when he goes backwards, just run, bro. And then always remember you can go on top of that building. That's the thing, bro. If he chases you, you can still escape if you get on top of that building, bro. What are you doing? I'm playing Sandtris, bro. What do you mean? Dude, my cousin does the same stuff, except she just turned 14. Bro, it depresses me how many children just like smoke, vape, drink and stuff, bro. That's people always tell me like on stream sometimes they're like, "Oh, you're not inspirational at all." And like I don't really care if I'm inspirational, but like if people in chat listen to one thing that I say, don't vape, don't smoke, don't drink. If you guys listen to a single and don't do drugs. If you guys listen to a single thing that I say this whole stream, listen to that, bro, please. He just catched me in the vent to the last battery. Bro, how does he catch you in the vent? What do you mean he caught you in the vent? Can he go in the vent? I didn't even know he could. Subscribe, yo. Get for the subs, guys. Get for the subs. Get for the subs. Thank you for the subs, guys. I appreciate it. Me actively with a 12-pack in the cooler. Yeah, bro. I always tell Jacob not to do that stuff, bro. But those are my favorite things, though. That's kind of depressing, bro. Like, again, I'm not saying that to, like, be disrespectful to you or whatever. But, like, that is kind of depressing if that's your favorite things in life. Bro, I would rather be at a beach with my friends digging a hole, a 6-foot hole, and burying myself in it. Not in a like a morbid way. Like, I've genuinely done that. I've dug a 6-foot hole where I could literally stand up and I couldn't even, like, I literally, if I stood up in it, and then I would be fully covered. I didn't bury myself in it. I think you'd die if you did that. But like I've done that with my friends, and bro, that is more fun than drinking beer and smoking and doing drugs, bro. That is so much more fun. And if you disagree with me, bro, then you just haven't lived life. I've had people tell me to my face that I haven't lived life because I haven't done drugs. I've had people tell me that to my face, and then they genuinely can't have fun doing anything if they're not high. And I'm like, bro, you literally don't even live life ever. You never live life. You genuinely never live life. You actually don't live life. Are you talking to me now?
At Doge 591Y super chatted $2. No way you are 6 feet tall.
No, I'm 5'2". I'm 5'2". But yeah, bro, it's like, I mean, bro, you're saying I haven't lived life because I haven't done drugs. Like, bro, you've never lived life ever. You've genuinely never lived. The only way you can live is by being high, and that's just depressing. And again, I'm not trying to, like, hate on people in chat that do that stuff. Like, whatever. If you do that, whatever, bro. It's your choice, your decisions. But, like, if you come to me and say that you can't enjoy anything in your life without being, like, having, like, nicotine or having weed or having alcohol or having some substance, then that's just sad, bro. That's just depressing. That's just depressing, bro. Like, I don't know. I got... Yo, Kokichi, bro. Can, like Luna said, can you report it to anyone, bro? That is horrible, bro. I don't even know if I can read that out loud, without getting, like, taken down. I think that as well, if you need caffeine to be happy, bro, then you're wasting the temperature.
At Doge 591Y super chatted $5. The only way they experienced life is through the made-up visions.
Yeah, which sucks. And again, bro, I'm not saying that to harp on someone that needs, like, substances to enjoy life. Because I'm sure, like, probably you've gone through things in your life. You've gone through trauma. You've gone through things that make it so that it's hard for you to enjoy things. But putting a band-aid on your problems is never the solution. It never is. It never will be. And I'm a firm believer of that. I think that it's always better to just, like, work on yourself mentally rather than mentally restricting yourself just so that you don't have to deal with those thoughts. I'm scared, bro. I'm really scared. I don't know what to do. I need help. Yo, Kokichi, Uma, I'm real, bro. I think that, bro, you just need to, like, report it to the police. Like, I'm being so serious, bro. I don't know any other advice for that scenario. I don't know any other advice. I see it partly as I don't need to have fun, but I actively enjoy doing it. And Jacob, I don't want to be like, I know who you are, I know how you think, because I don't. I'm not you. But I do think that, like, you are using substances to cope a bit. I think that it is slight cope when you say, like, you don't need it. I think that is slight cope. Because if you didn't need it, you wouldn't be doing it. Because, like, you know that there is side effects. And I think that you need it to the extent where you don't care about the side effects. Maybe you don't need it, like, to be alive. You don't need it to be alive, but you need it to cope. And I could be wrong about that. I'm not acting like I know you. Like, to the extent where I am in your brain, I am your brain. But that's just how I feel like it is, bro. Do you think taking supplements are good? Like, what supplements are we talking about, bro? What about people who need certain drugs to deal with intense chronic pains? I mean, bro, that's the thing. Like, if you're prescribed medicine, I'm saying recreational drugs. Guys, when I say drugs, I'm not talking about, like, if you need pain meds. Like, or if you need, like, for example, like, antidepressants certain people need, or, like, people who have bipolar disorder, like bipolar medicine. Obviously, that's drugs that, like, you need to function. Like, I'm not talking about that, guys. And if you think that I'm talking about that, then you might be, like, really slow, or you just, like, have some malicious intent with manipulating my words. Like, I swear, there's no way that you think when I say don't do drugs, you think I'm talking about, like, prescribed medicine. There's absolutely no way that you think I'm talking about that. Like, Golly, I don't trust Golly. I mean, if you've looked at studies and you think that it's safe, then sure. I don't trust ashwagandha because I've seen a lot of studies that say that it is not totally safe. But also, I've seen a lot of studies that say it's safe, so I just don't trust things like that myself. because I don't think that there's enough testing for me to trust it. Same with, like, my friends say that peptides are safe, which they aren't. There's a lot of studies showing that they aren't, and they've, like, told me that there's studies that say that they are, and it's just not true. And we suck at this game, bro. Oh my god. But it's like, bro, I don't know. What are acne hormones? I don't know, bro. I know it's hard, but you have to. You can't just, yeah. Bro, you gotta call the police, bro. Beuji, what about me? I'm obviously addicted to the substance, which you know, but I'm also not depressing, am I? I'm not saying you're depressing, but you definitely are dependent on those drugs, bro. Like, 100%. Like I said in the car, bro. Like, again, this is, again, not to, like, say that I think that you're a bad person or whatever. I don't think you're a bad person, Charlie. But, I mean, like, literally in the car, bro, I literally said, like, your life literally exists as, like, being on, like, downers. If you know what a downer is, then you know what it is. Until you, like, hit your nicotine, bro. And, like, you're kind of, like, nerfing yourself. Like, to an extent, bro. Like, you probably would feel better than the way you do right now when you're on nicotine, without nicotine, if you just got to the point where you aren't dependent on it. And that's the thing, is a lot of people that are addicted to substances don't remember what it's like to not be addicted to substances. And, truly, bro, you are much happier, much clearer in the head than you are when you're on substances. Whether you, like, get to the point of normalcy when you take it because you're dependent on it or not, there is no such thing as normalcy when you're on substances. I'm sorry, bro. There just isn't. There just isn't, like, a point of normalcy. Beuji, you're my favorite YouTuber. Yo, thank you, user. I appreciate it, man. Can you say Bermuda? What does that mean, bro? Yo, welcome back, chicken nuggets. I drink ashwagandha my tea. Yeah, see, like, I think the ashwagandha is probably safe, but I've heard that it does, like, can have some effects on your liver. So, I don't know, bro. I don't need Red Bull, but I enjoy drinking Red Bull because it helps with my ADHD and bipolar. Yeah, I mean, like, caffeine's probably the only thing that I don't really care if people take, but I'm always
At Doge 591Y super chatted $5.
Yo, Doge, thank you,
The only
man.
drug dealers I respect are my best friend's parents. BC, they are pharmacists.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Are they pharmacists? As in, whoa, 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 whoa! My friend Rod is also a pharmacist, bro. Just a street pharmacist. No, I'm just kidding. 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 WW pharmacist, bro. Can you say red pork with frozen? It's a Danish challenge. What does that mean, bro? They're licensed pharmacists. At least I think they are. I'm happy I'm eating a Happy Meal, UW, bro. But yeah, I don't know. My opinion on any substances is very, like, strictly, I don't think that you should ever take things that affect your brain unless, like, it's literally necessary. Like, obviously, like, bipolar, bro. Like, people need medicine for that. If you're, like, schizophrenic, I think there's medicine for that. Like, there's things that, like, if you literally have, like brain function disorders where you, like, need stuff like that. Like, obviously, yeah. But, like, people will tell me, like, self-diagnose themselves with ADHD and then they say I need my nicotine to not have, like, ADHD. It's like, bro, you haven't even gotten actually diagnosed with it. And I don't think that nicotine is the right solution, bro. Like, what are we talking about? I don't know. Never say something people in the live chat ask you to say, bro. It's probably fine. What's your favorite dinosaur? My favorite dinosaur is probably Stegosaurus, bro. Probably Stegosaurus. Or a Brachiosaurus. Huggy got me again. Bro, how did he get you on the roof? There's no way he gets you on the roof. We give it a try and just stop and watch the stream. Bro, how does he get you on the roof? He can't even reach on the roof. Are you just like, this has got to be like an insane skill issue, bro. Nicotine is a great ADHD regulating chemical. Okay, bro, if you say so. I don't have ADHD, so I'm not going to say it. But my whole argument was the fact that they self-diagnose themselves. That was the whole argument. So I think you probably missed that part of my argument. And I think that if you're self-diagnosing yourself with a mental health disorder and then self-diagnosing and prescribing yourself nicotine, then you're just coping. Like, I'm sorry, bro, you're just coping. Oh no, dude, I need my vape. It helps with my ADHD, bro, that I self-diagnosed. I swear I need my vape, bro. I swear I need it. I'm only 13 years old and I need my vape. Okay, buddy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. What are we doing? The amount of, like, middle schoolers and even younger than that smoke and vape is just crazy. It's unfortunate, bro. W America. Luna, go eat food, literally, bro. Luna, go eat food, bro. How do you know middle schoolers are vaping? I am going to be a middle school teacher. I was a intern for a school for a really long time. And also, a lot of my viewers are middle schoolers, and they tell me that they vape. So, crazy jabs that you would say ayo as if I'm a weirdo, bro, when you know nothing about me. That is weird as hell, bro. Weird activity. But yeah, I feel very bad for any... And again, it's not necessarily every middle schooler's fault for, Again, I don't think that there's necessarily a thing as bad kids, so that's why I feel bad. Because, like, someone in their life influenced them to do that. Whether it was another kid their age, or whether it wasn't, like, probably the kid their age that influenced them to do that was influenced by someone older. Like, maybe an older sibling, or a friend that's older, or, like, some adult. I don't know, bro. Isn't this that one racist guy? Yo, what? What? How racist are you? Okay, bro. What? That is crazy. One time I heard this story that, I don't even know if I want to say a story. Never mind. I don't know if I want to say that story. That's horrible, bro. But let's just say I've heard stories as well of, middle schoolers doing a lot worse, substances than smoking, bro. I haven't seen it myself. True, Rose, true. I wish you were my teacher, bro. I'm not going to be a teacher for another year. I still have to get my degree. Bro, I think one thing that I really hate about America is the culture around teaching is so unfortunate. People think that teaching is a low-class job, which, because of the income, it technically is. But when okay, this is not to brag, but I do like to brag about this. So it is kind of to brag. I had a 5.0 GPA in high school, and I have had a 4.0 GPA my entire, like, college, career, except for this last semester I got a B, which sucked. Or no, I didn't even get a B, I got 2 A minuses. Sorry, I got 2 A minuses. And, so, like, I would consider myself a pretty smart person. And then when people hear that, they, like, ask me what I'm going to be for my future, and I say I'm going to be a teacher. And people say, well, tell me. This is what adults will tell me. That's it? That's it? You just want to be a teacher? That's all you want to do with your life? I'm like, what? What do you mean, that's it? Like, them saying that's it is implying that teaching is, like, such a waste of potential. When how is teaching the next generation of kids a waste of potential? I don't understand how that's a waste of potential. But in their mind, they think, well, you could get a higher paying job, right? Like, you could get more money. You could get a better job in their mind. But I don't think that, in my opinion, the only way that the education system is ever going to be fixed is if people who are intelligent get jobs as school teachers. Because of that ideology of, like, oh, that's all you want to do, most teachers end up being people who don't care about teaching, and most of them are stupid. Unfortunately, I'm not saying every teacher is stupid, but I'm sure you guys have had experiences with teachers who literally just don't teach you. Who literally just do not care at all. And I'm sure everyone in the chat has had experiences like that. And that's because they think that teaching is a low-class, easy-pay job. Which it shouldn't be considered that way, because, like, you're literally teaching real kids. Real people. Like, how can you consider that to be menial task job. Like, that's depressing. That's so depressing. So, I don't know. But I think that, like, one, the culture, there needs to be a culture shift in America, of course. But two, like, people need to, that are passionate about teaching need to accept the fact that there's going to be, like, lower pay right now. But, like, that it can be changed if enough people put in the effort to change the system. They only get like 50K a year before taxes. I mean, bro, like, if you are smart enough, you can live on that easily as a single house person and like a single person. That's like really easy to live on. At least in some states. Obviously not like New York or California. I mean, some places in California you could definitely live on that, but like, you can't live in a city on that, obviously. But most places you can live on that in America pretty comfortably. There's no demand for smart teachers, yeah. Unfortunately. And the problem is, as well, is if you up the pay, then you're still going to have the problem. And that's why they haven't upped the pays, because there's no one who has a single brain cell that has ever tried to restructure the education system. If you increase the pay, the problem is that the standards are still low. You have to increase the pay, but also increase the standards and also increase the level of which teachers are, like, monitored and regulated. Because if you increase the pay, that's just going to have a lot more scrubs just say, like, oh, well, now I'm going to be a teacher, even though they have no passion for teaching, even though they don't care. Bro, I'm like so zoned out, holy crap. This game would have me in an asylum. Why, bro? Bro, what's wrong with the game? What's wrong with the game, bro? You look like Holland. Yo, thank you, man. Holland, Holland. Oh my god, bro. Dude is not actually alive. Yeah, bro, I'm not alive. Do you like soccer? Yeah, I like soccer, bro. Most of my friends don't like playing soccer. I almost just fell asleep. Me too, bro. I'm like about to fall asleep, bro. McDonald's lemonade, bro. I've never had the McDonald's lemonade. Is it good? Are you actually alive? Yeah, I am, yeah, bro. Nicotine works at the time, but increases anxiety, then increases ADHD, coming from someone that used many kinds of DRUGs and has ADHD. Yeah, bro, I think that affects people differently, but I think that it is cope to say that that's their solution to ADHD. I think that that's cope, bro. Do you think everyone has an addiction of some kind? Of course, bro, of course. Everyone has an addiction, bro. I mean, bro, I'm addicted to food. I would say that that's my addiction. I'm addicted to food, and I mean, every streamer is addicted to attention, bro. Like, who isn't, bro? I feel like everyone's addicted to attention, are they not, bro? I don't want to sound like a bad person saying that, but I feel like everyone is. Some people are just disrespectful. Like, my dad has an RV, and he invited some people to stay, and they vaped inside the RV with 3 kids and 2 toddlers present. That is crazy, bro. Bro, I've had friends, where I just, like, told them, like, don't vape in my car, because I knew they vaped, and I was, like, driving them somewhere. I was like, I'll drive you there, but, like, you aren't allowed to vape in my car. Pull out the vape instantly. I'm like, buddy, are you blind, deaf, and dumb, bro? Are you blind, deaf, and dumb, bro? You're definitely not addicted to food. I eat 5,000 plus calories a day, bro. I have a insane metabolism. I have an insane metabolism. What college are you going to? I'm not going to answer that just because I don't want people to dox me. Buddy, you don't understand my metabolism, bro. I am addicted to food. Buddy, I ate probably... Yo, Charlie, are you still here, bro? How much food do you think I ate last night? And that was my 3rd meal, bro. My cousin vapes in my room when she comes over and makes my room smell like Fruit Loops. Bro, I hate the smell of vapes. It actually smells so bad. Bro, I'm like feeling like really like weirdly zoned out. I think it's because of my migraine last night. Like I'm seeing kind of blurry right now. Yo guys, let's listen to some music, bro. I cannot focus right now. I don't know why. No, I was at Top Golf last night. I ate a lot of food, bro. I ate an exorbitant amount of food. Bro, I don't even want to listen to music, bro. I don't even want to listen, bro. I'm like so zoned out. I don't know why I'm so zoned out. I hate Febreze air freshener spray as well, bro. Bro, I'm like so, I don't know what's, like, my brain is like shutting down. Beuji Huggy is creeping me out, bro. That Huggy chip, bro, I swear to God, the newest Poppy Playtime is probably the best Poppy Playtime chapter to ever exist. It's actually genuinely the best. You might be tired, bro. I slept in like crazy, so I don't think I'm tired. Bro, yeah, I'm though. Most of the time I'm talking to her mom when she's over. Bro, I feel bad because aren't you a children, bro? I'm assuming your cousin is also a children and they vape, bro. Bro, it's just so sad to be addicted to like stuff like that when you're a kid, bro. It's just so sad. And again, I'm not saying like, oh, they live a sad life or whatever. I'm just like, I feel bad for them, bro. Yo, Kokichi, bro. Bro, I think the only way to get him to stop is literally to call the police, bro. Like, your brother is actually, like, a D1, bro, that's like not normal behavior. I don't think you realize, bro. That is not, like, that is number one, not normal behavior. Number two, that's not acceptable behavior, bro. I mean, yeah, you can, like, distance yourself, but, like, bro, like, I don't know, the thing is, bro, I don't know if you can stop someone like that without getting them to be removed from your life. Like, I don't know, bro, I don't know. What game is this? It's called, Sandtris, bro. It's called Sandtris, bro. What addiction are we talking about? Every addiction, bro. It was just every addiction. We were just talking about, like, people who are kids being addicted to stuff. And, I mean, it just sucks to, like, to get addicted to things at such a young age. At such an impressionable age. Because, I mean, it's going to be so much harder to get rid of that addiction when they're older. Nice Minecraft music? What Minecraft music? What Minecraft music? What? We're not playing music. I'm addicted to, yeah, SH, yeah. I was myself a while ago. I'm not anymore, fortunately. I don't know how I got better from that. Again, I think it's just something like where you have to like start like doing things to love yourself, bro. I don't think that is something that you can I don't know. I don't think that's something that you can like fix, bro. Minecraft music. I hear there's literally no music going. We don't have music going. Stop the cap. That's Minecraft music. I literally said like, oh, let's play some music, and then I was like, I don't want to play music. Bro, you guys, bro. Now, bro, it's because I responded to that guy's comment. You guys are now like trying to like pretend like you guys also hear it. I shouldn't have even responded to his comment, bro. My old friend was addicted to iced coffee. It ain't that bad, but she was 11. 11? Damn, okay. I mean, like, I think caffeine when you're a kid is bad because it can stunt your growth, especially coffee. No, there's music, bro. Okay, there isn't. There's no music, you're going crazy, literally, okay. Yo, WW Luna for not trolling, bro. I can always trust my mods to not troll, bro. Yo, someone time out John for the rest of his life. Someone time out John for the rest of his life, guys. John, I'm sorry that your parents taught you that it's fine to be rude to people that are talking about their problems. I'm sorry that your parents taught you that. And we suck at this game, bro. Thank you. What music? Bro, at least the mods, bro. At least the mods aren't trolling me, bro. Bro, I love how everyone's trolling. Oh, dude, there's music, dude, there's music, dude, oh, dude, there's Minecraft music, bro. I quite literally said that, you guys want me to play music? I'll play music, bro. One's in the chat if you want me to put music on, bro. Guys, you want me to put music on, bro? One's in the chat if you want me to put music on, bro. Okay, here, let's put on music, guys. Let's put on music. Hold on, here we go. Let me choose a song. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Bro, I love Bruno Mars. Today I don't feel like doing anything. Bro, this is such a good song. Bro, this is such a good song. Oh my god. Now there's no music. Yo, okay, guys. Yo, okay, guys. We're actually just trolling. The second I turn on music, we say there's no music, bro. Oh my god. Yo. Tomorrow I'll wake up, do some P90X, meet a really nice girl. Whoa, family friendly. Now I might mess around, get my college degree. I bet my old man will be so proud of me. But sorry, Pops, you'll just have to wait. Bro, it's such a good song, bro. Bro, it's such a good song. I want to become a producer. Advice, just start producing stuff, bro. Oh my god, this music is so good. I love Bruno Mars. Okay. We'll be done with music for now, then. We'll be done with music, guys. We'll be done with music, bro. I'll turn the music off, guys. Where's the music? We just turned it off. We just turned it off. We just turned it off. Bro, I want to turn the music back on, but you guys keep saying that there's no music when I have music on. It's crazy. I'm getting bored. Bye-bye, my G. You have a good one, Chili. Appreciate you joining my twin. My chilla. Yo, guys, by the way, I got a new phone, guys. I got a new phone today. You guys want to see it? Bro, I finally switched to Apple. I know everyone always says, oh, dude, Apple's not as, Apple's better than Google, bro. I finally switched to Apple, guys. I got the Apple, 17 Pro Max or whatever it's called. Yo, they even let him cook, Julie, bro. Yo, I got the new Apple phone, bro. What do you guys think, guys? What do you guys think? Bro. I finally got it, bro. The camera on it is not that great, I can't lie. I will say that the Google cameras are better than the Apple phones, but it is much easier to fit in my pocket, though. It is much easier to fit in my pocket, bro. Surprisingly, this was like the XL version. This was like the big version, bro. This was the bigger version. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe people that use Apple phones are just like usually smaller or something. Because like this is the comparison, bro. This is the comparison. This is my Google phone versus the Apple phone. So I mean, like it is much easier to fit in my pocket. But I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it, bro. I don't know how I feel about it, bro. But yeah, I mean, it's also easier to hold to my face, bro. Like, hit one of these, like, bro, I feel like I'm Walter White with his little tiny phone, bro. Where the music at? I'm sorry, bro. I've been trying to play, but they say that it's not on when I play music. What's up, Jayla? Welcome back, bro. Long time no see, bro. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I don't really like small phones, bro. This is the iPhone 17, bro. I'm surprised at how small it is. This is the biggest version, I'm pretty sure, too. This is the XL. I think it's called the XL. Is it called the XL, guys? Beuji Huggy is still killing me, bro. You gotta lock the hell in, bro. Bro, I agree with Luna, bro. You gotta report to someone, bro. Game name is called pixeltris.com. Pixeltris.com. That's not an iPhone. Look at the camera, bro. That's literally an iPhone. Buddy, I paid $2,000 for this. That's not an iPhone. You got scammed. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Do you see the camera, bro? That's an iPhone camera. You see the camera, bro? That's an iPhone camera. I literally paid $2,000 for this, bro. I literally paid my, like, monthly paycheck for this, bro. Bro, it even has the USB-C connection for charging, bro. There's no way that this is not an iPhone, bro. It's one of the new iPhones because it's USB-C. Bro, you guys are actually just schizo. Search up iPhone 17. I don't need to. I have one literally in my hands. I genuinely am holding one in my hands. I mean, that is true, J-Lab. He's saying I got scammed because this is an iPhone, and I got scammed because iPhones are scams. That makes sense. Okay, wait. No, that makes sense. He's trolling with the obvious lie. Bro, it's literally... Look at the phone. It's an iPhone. Bro, I bought it off of apple.gg, I think. I think it's apple.gg. That's their website, right? That's a iPhone spelled E-Y-E. Alright. Buddy, don't make fun of my phone. I spent a lot of money on this. Bro, for some reason it's not turning on right now. I don't know why. Yo, why is it not turning on? I actually don't know why it's not turning on. It was literally had power earlier, bro. It's just not turning on now. Yo, what? Yo, thank you for the star in the chat, Jose. Thank you for the star, man. I appreciate it. Bro, it's not turning on anymore. That's concerning. Bro, no worries, G-Man. Bro, no worries, G-Man. You have a good one, man. Okay, let me lock the hell in on this run, guys. Virtual hugs to Kokichi. True. You record true, bro. The music, fire not gonna lie. What music? What music, Jayla? Yo, Jayla, how you been, twin, bro? I haven't seen you in like a week, bro. Pre-record says MJ. Okay, MJ, I've literally responded to your chats, bro. Excuse me. That's horrible, Snow. I hope that they're not your friend anymore, bro. I think I've talked about my experience with that once on stream. It was on the Twitch stream. I don't think I'll ever talk about it again on stream though. That's a sensitive topic to me. That's also horrible, Luna. I mean, sometimes mentally it can be just as like traumatic. Not to demean people who have had it physically, but I think that mentally being like put in that scenario can be like just as horrible to an extent. Huggy vanish, bro. That's good, bro. I like when you're quiet, bro. My bad, bro. I kind of was like zoning out to my gameplay, bro. I can't even lie, bro. Guys, don't tell Kokichi that they're lying, bro. One of the reasons that I like the chat that we have in the stream is that people can vent about their problems, because obviously you guys don't know anyone personally in chat more than likely. It's nice to be able to talk to people when like there's no necessarily like it's not going to come back to you in real life. Drop the playlist. What playlist? We're not listening to music. Bro, I'm like zoned out today, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Bro, of course, Kokichi again, bro. You gotta like report it or something. Like you gotta report it or something, bro. Barely on my phone. Been busy with your siblings. Yo, W, bro. Being busy with your siblings in real life is more important than being on your phone, bro. I know like 300 of these people IRL. Yo, Robbie Riggs, that's crazy, bro. Just I never made the friends I did in 4th to 6th grade because they ruined my... I'm sorry, Snowy. Bro, one thing that I've been struggling with my mental health in, I guess, a similar way, where I just wish, like I regret things that I've done. I regret people that I let into my life. I regret people that I let, like, be close to me because, like, they ended up doing horrible things to me. And I don't know myself, like, the best way to cope with it. My mom sent me this poem. You guys want me to read this poem that my mom sent me? Because I'm very lucky. I have my parents, like, as a support system. I was talking to my parents about, like, things that I regret, and, like, I just feel disgusted with myself about some things that I've done. And it isn't, like, even things that I did something wrong. It's the fact that I, like, let these people in my life, and, like, I'm disgusted with myself that I didn't cut them out of my life sooner. And like I'm disgusted with a lot of things, and I don't know, like it's hard to deal with those things because like how can you just like say, well, it's fine? Like I talked to my brother about it, and he's like, well, from an outside perspective, like it doesn't even matter, bro. I mean, obviously that helped, but like how do I internalize that fully? And my mom sent me this poem. It's a poem by Rumi. If you guys know Rumi. In fact, Snowy, aren't you? I think that Rumi was Muslim, wasn't he? Aren't you Muslim as well, Snowy? I think that you mentioned that at one point. I could be wrong. I could be pulling this out on my butt right now. But the poem is The Guest House. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a meaningness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain all of them, even if they are a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door, laughing, and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. And I mean, I don't know if that poem has necessarily helped me, but I think that that idea that don't necessarily take a dark thought. Obviously, don't act under the dark thoughts, obviously. But don't necessarily take the dark thought and hate yourself for having that thought. Maybe those dark thoughts right now are building you for something in the future. I don't think that the poem is necessarily to say, oh, you have this dark thought, you should act on it and like let it control you, but you let it in your house as a guest. You don't let the dark thoughts in as the owner of the house. You don't let them become the squatter in your house and let them live there rent-free, but let them in as a guest. Welcome them in and be happy for all the thoughts you have. I don't know. Yeah, Snowy, I wish I made better choices too. I don't know. I have a lot of regrets. But the thing is, regrets are normal, bro. And making choices and being manipulated or taken advantage of people is unfortunately a normal thing that people deal with. And I don't know. I don't, obviously, I would like to say in my own life, like, oh man, I can make all the right decisions, but I mean, I've proven to myself time and time again that that isn't true. I can't always make the right choice. I can't always make the choice that's going to end up making me happy after I make the choice. And to an extent, you just have to be able to accept that, not as a depressing fact, but as the fact that, I mean, you're still alive, bro. You're still living, and you'll eventually find the right person. Find the right people in your life. The way I think about it is to prove everyone who worked against me that I can still make it, that I'm better. Like, my mom hates my art, and I worked and worked to prove it can get me somewhere. I think that to an extent, that's a good mindset, that you want to prove the haters wrong, but I think you also have to have the mindset that you want to do things for yourself. Like, I think more so my mindset, obviously I am happy that like I made YouTube something more than it was before, because I don't think that my parents necessarily had a lot of faith in it. I think they always supported me, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they didn't support me, but I don't think that they had a lot of faith that it was going to be successful, because I mean they didn't know anything about streaming or content creation or anything at all. So, but I think more so I just did it because I wanted to do it. And I think that it's important to get to the point in your life where you can just say, hey, I'm going to do this thing because I want to do it. I don't care what people say, I don't care. Like, I had so many people tell me, like, I was just going to fail, that it was not even worth my time, that I was wasting my time, I should just, like, focus on other things. And I mean, like, I didn't do it to prove those people wrong. I didn't even care, like, at all. I think that I'm proud of myself more so that so many people were against it, and I still made it come true. But at the same time, I didn't do it for them, I did it for myself. I don't know. Bro, Kokichi, you're worth a lot, bro. This is one thing that I don't know how to answer, is when people like say in chat like things like that, like my life is worthless. Like, how do you, because I mean Joe Bartolozzi, for example, has his philosophy on that, where he says like you need to be there for yourself so you can be there for other people. But what if there aren't other people in your life that you want to be there for? Like, how do you tell someone that doesn't think that they're worth anything that they're worth something to themselves, because they themselves believe, which is not true, it's not true that they're worth nothing, but they believe that they aren't worth anything. And how do you convince someone that they are worth something? Because the only way to really convince yourself of that is to live your life and like see all the wonders in life that you need to experience to appreciate the fact that you're here. And how do you convince someone of that if you can't like literally guide them hand in hand through like 5 years of life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you for the star, Claire, or the rose toy, Clarence. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, thank you, Clarence. I appreciate the rose toy, man. But I don't know what to say, bro. Because like I will 100% honestly and truthfully say that I've been in a position where I thought that life wasn't even worth living, bro. I'm not there anymore, fortunately. But, like, you do get out of that darkness, bro. And once you get out of that darkness, like, you see life, and you see how wonderful life is, and you see how much your life means to you, that, like, you can eventually get to a point where you don't see that darkness, like, again. Or maybe not again, but, like, you don't see that darkness for a long time, and you don't see it often. But, like, it's not an instant thing, and I don't know how to tell you that, bro. I don't know how to convince you of that without just, like, telling you that, bro. I wish I could, bro. I wish I could convince you right now I wish I could snap my fingers and convince you that your life is the most meaningful thing in existence, bro. But, like, I can't. I don't think that I can. I wish I could, though. Stream is lagging. Is it? I beat Huggy. Yo, W director. Congrats, bro. Congrats. You beat Huggy Wuggy. I like your. Thank you, man. I hate it today. Wait, I don't know, bro. What I just come into, Beuji? I don't know, Doge. I'm just yapping, bro. I'm so zoned out today. I'm in one of those days where I'm just zoned out. Yo, thank you for the rose toys in the chat. Money B and Ant X Neo. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, guys. Mute the game. Why, bro? Let me just adopt you. I have ice cream. You W. W chat, bro. W chat. Yo, thank you for the $2 super chat, man. I appreciate it, bro.
91Y super chatted $2. Beuji, what is the song playing in the background? I
don't think there was a song, was there? I'm just kidding. It was called Memories by Minecraft. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the $2 super chat, man. Bro, I don't know. I think that one thing that I appreciate about these streams is, for me, I think that it has helped me to be less cynical about life, or what's the word? Is cynical the word? I sometimes get to the point in my life where I just think that, like, everyone's just in it for themselves. And what's the word for that? It's not cynical, it's pessimistic, I think. I get very pessimistic. Yeah, Jacob, it's pessimistic. Yo, thank you for the laughing disco ball. Just Icy 12. Yo, thank you for the laughing disco ball. And I appreciate the laughing disco ball. I get very pessimistic about life, and I think that these streams help me to be less pessimistic. Because I don't know, like, for example, one thing that, like, people have told me in relationships, because, like, the people that I was with just thought that they were worthless, which they weren't. They were not worthless at all. No one in life is worthless at all. But, like, they would say, like, oh, I don't deserve you, like, you should just, like, break up with me. Like, that was something genuinely I've been told. And, like, sometimes I get to the point where I'm just like, yeah, those people didn't deserve me because of what they did to me, not because they were bad people or whatever. This is, like, something that really hurt me. And I don't want to feel that way about the people that I've been with. Because it's not the right way to feel about them. Yo, Everlasted!
Super chatted 70 cents.
Yo, thank you for the 70 cents, bro. I appreciate the $1 Australian, man. I appreciate it. How are you, Beuji? I'm okay, bro. But yeah. Yo, thank you for the $1 Australian, man. I appreciate it. I don't know. I don't want to feel that way about things. I just, sometimes I just feel like people are just in it for themselves. And I hate that. Because, like, I know people. I know friends. I know family that aren't just in it for themselves. And I know that there's good people. There's, good communities. It's just, sometimes I get to the point where I'm just like, I just hate everyone. I don't want to feel that way. Yo, Star with the W pinata! Yo, thank you, Star. I appreciate it, man. Yo, thank you so much, Star. Yo, thank you for the pinata, the massive pinata to get, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I don't know how I think that the streams definitely helped me with that a lot. Because, like, I see you guys in chat, like, I see you guys, supporting, Kokichi in the chat. And, like, you guys don't need to support Kokichi in the chat. And that's not to say that I don't want you guys to. I'm just saying, like, you guys don't need to, but yet you still are. You still are. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys being kind in the chat. I appreciate you guys supporting the people in chat. And that's awesome. Yeah, Rose, I know how it feels, bro. I've been in those situations myself. Because it's hard to convince someone to, especially if they, like, don't want help, they don't want to listen to you, they don't want, they have made up their mind already. How much longer are you going to stay live? I don't know, like, maybe, like, 30 minutes at most, probably. I gotta go play, pickleball with my friend. Me and my brother and my friend are, gonna play pickleball. Beuji, would you believe that I'm actually an optimist? I believe that, bro. But I feel like you, have a very cynical view of your own life, bro. Timu Tetris. I think for the $2 Australian, bro. Yo, thank you, man.
1002 super chatted $1.40. Timu Tetris.
True. Timu Tetris, guys. I know. Pickleball's fire. True. I love pickleball. I used to, like, hate on pickleball because it's kind of just, like, easier tennis. But pickleball is so fun, bro. The rules of pickleball, once you, like, learn how to play pickleball, is like, you actually realize, oh, wait a minute, this is actually really cool. Will you do a song request? Sure, Doge. What song do you want, bro? Can you give me advice about life? I mean, what's going on in your life? Do you want advice, bro? Bro, Snowy, don't do that, bro. It's never the answer to anything, bro. Bro, advice about what, though? Yo, Everlasted with another $1 Australian, bro. Yo, thank you, Everlasted, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I don't know, though. I've had too many of those conversations. It's just scary, I know. Bro, I don't know. I don't know how to have those conversations because... I don't know, bro. Sometimes, like, the person that... I don't know. I don't even want to, I don't even want to get into that, bro. It's just... I just feel like everyone is different from me. In what way, though? In what way? See, bro, I don't even think I need to give you advice. I just think that you need to start asking questions yourself. I mean, I can ask them for you, bro, but, like, what do you mean? Loki might be my favorite streamer right now. Yo, WJL, I appreciate it, man. I got my headphones on and yo, that scared the crap out of me. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. That's the super chat sound for YouTube. Do clean. Yo, what song is that? Hold on. Doge wants a song request, guys. Doge has, like, paid my rent for a year, guys. I gotta play, bro.
At Everlasted 1002.
I'm gonna keep it more so in the background, bro. Just because,
Just
because I still want to talk to you guys. I stole my parents' credit card for this. Okay. Yo, maybe don't steal your parents' credit card, bro. Please. Please don't steal your parents' credit card, bro. I like that banjo on this song. Just kidding.
At Everlasted 1002 super chatted $1.40.
Bro, I wasn't sure. He said JK, he said JK. Bro, W Banjo? Song is this is called Rich Man North of Richmond.
Not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street.
That is horrible, Rose. That is horrible.
And the whole beast milking welfare. Well, God, if you're five.
At Everlasted 1.
Everlasted, thank you, bro.
Super chatted 70 cents.
Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground. 'Cause all this country country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a shame what the world's gotten to.
Guys, you want to hear something that like really kind of traumatized me? I don't even know if I can say it on stream. I'm not going to say who it was in my life, but it did kind of. No, not really.
These rich men know the rich men. Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't and it's taxed to no end.
Bro, I like this song. I'm not a big fan of country, but I like this song, bro. The vibe is kind of cool, bro. Yo, guys, you want to hear a story that, like, traumatized me, kind of? And I'm not going to say who it was, but it was kind of one of the reasons why I didn't leave this person earlier than I should have. And then they, like, kind of just manipulated me even more after that. But you guys want to hear a horrible story? You guys want to hear a horrible story? Yes or no, guys? Literally, why would we want to hear that? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, bro. No. It's your brother? Okay, so I was dating this person. I'm not going to say which one it was because I don't want this person to ever come back to this person that they said this. But one person that I was dating, they were going through a really, really bad mental health episode. And they, like, told me they, kind of, like, snapped out of, like, the mental health episode that they're having for saying. They held me and they, like, told me, like, the only way for me to get out of this is if I feel like I've lost everything, I need you to break up with me. And I thought that they were just, like, joking. It, like, felt kind of weird, like, they, like, snapped out of the mental health episode. And, like, I didn't really understand it at the time. But for some reason, this was true. I don't know why. So, and then, like, maybe, like, 2 days later, like, I was thinking about that. I was like, because, like, they were really going off the rails. And, like, I didn't really break up with them, but, like, I told them it was over, and, like, I got all my stuff. And, like, I told them it was over. And, like, about 12 hours later, they started just, like, spamming my phone, right? Saying that, like, I'm a horrible person, and that, like, I'll never find better than them. And that, like, good luck finding anyone better than them. And then about 12 hours after that, they started spamming, like, begging me to get back with them, everything. And, like, this person was really having a bad mental health episode. Like, I don't know, I don't think they meant anything that they ever said during this mental health episode. Like, they said a lot of horrible things, but that's not the crazy thing, bro. It's not the crazy thing. So then after, like, a day or something, again, I didn't really, like, I wasn't breaking up with them. It was just for what they said, like, that they need me to break up with them. And, so then I was like, I told them what I did, and they when I thought that they were, like, mentally sane again or whatever, which they weren't, but, I thought that they were. And they told me, like, they're like, thank you for, like, getting back with me when you did, because I was a few hours away from, I don't know if I can say this. I don't know if I can say this. They were, how do I say this without, like, getting taken off the platform? I don't even know if I want to say it. They were a few hours from taking a video of themselves. I can't even think about it, bro. No, it was worse than that, bro. It was worse than that. I can't even say it, bro. But, like, them, after they said that, like, I was scared to leave them after that. I was actually scared to leave them after that. Real story, yeah, I don't even want to say it, bro. They were going to take a video of themselves, let's say drawing drawing my initials. But instead of drawing it with a pen, it would have been with something really sharp in their stomach. But like it was like a tattoo, guys. It was like a tattoo, family friendly. And I was traumatized after hearing them say that, and I literally like again, I'm not going to say which person this was that I dated because I don't want them to ever like come back to them that they said that, because but that definitely like I was scared that like at some point they would like if I left them, or if they ever thought that I didn't like them or I was upset with them, then they would like do something like that, and I was terrified because I would not be able to mentally deal with like seeing a video of that. I would not be able to mentally, like I don't know what I'd do if I saw that, bro. But yeah, that was but yeah, glad you pushed through. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I mean, I probably would still be with her, but I mean, props to her, to be honest. She told me, she like ended up telling me that like if I want to leave, like she won't bother me, she won't like be upset about it. And if she hadn't told me that, like I probably would still be scared to leave. Like, we had a conversation where she was like, she actually seemed like mentally sane, and like that she actually meant that she wouldn't like do something crazy, like jump off a bridge or something. So props to her. But she lied to me so many times and hurt me a lot, so I don't know if I want to give her props, but still thankful to her for doing that, because if she didn't tell me that, I would probably not have left, even though I wanted to. Just because like I would have been scared. So stop reminiscing and don't live in the past. I mean, I'm again, you guys always say that I help you with whatever, letting you guys vent. I'm a vent for a little bit here, guys. I'm a vent for a little bit. This stuff does still affect me to think about. So it's good to be able to say it, bro. Do they know you stream? Yeah, they know that I stream. They know my channels. Yeah, I agree, Jacob. And I struggle to hold the same mirror of like standards to someone else as I do to myself. So but yeah, bro, it makes me sick to my stomach to even think about that. Genuinely makes me sick to my stomach. I don't think I think that it's been so long since I was that unbelievably like mentally ill while in that, bro. Bro, I appreciate it, Doge. I appreciate the $2 super chat.
$2. You are good to just vent. It is your stream.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you guys for listening to me, bro. Appreciate you guys listening to me, bro. That was yeah. That was probably the most traumatic relationship I've ever been in my life. And that's why I say, like, I don't know if I'm ever going to date again, bro. It's not like I'm not going to get over my love for them or whatever. It's more so I don't know if I'm ever going to, like, recover from that experience. But I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. Hopefully she got better for real. And you heal from that trauma. Yeah, I hope so as well. And, like, at the end of the day, I don't want to know if she got better or whatever. But I do hope she did. One of my exes recently texted me, different ex, and said, I miss you. Ball rise! I'm just like, okay, well, my first thought was like, you don't miss me, bro, but then they like went on this whole spiel about how like I put them on the right path of like working on themselves and getting better mentally healthy. And it's just like, I don't want to know that I was the one that made you like get on a better path, bro, because like all you're literally just telling me to my face like I know that their intent was they wanted to say that they were more mentally healthy and make me like think that, oh, I could have a relationship with them still. Obviously I know that's their intent, but I'm not going to ever get back with an ex. That's one of my only boundaries that I actually stick with. One of my only boundaries that I actually stick with, bro. And so when someone tells me that, to me, I just hear, hey, you made it so that the next dude I'm with isn't going to have to deal with everything that you had to deal with me. Like, thanks, now the next dude is going to have a great relationship with me. It's like, I don't need to know that. And obviously that's a like really like horrible mindset to have, but like that is what I hear. And like, I just don't need to know that, bro. Like, obviously I want you to be better. I want you to be better, awesome, but like, just don't bother me. Like, I don't need to know, bro. I don't need to know that you're whatever. Like, it's just, bro, just don't even, just so you know, don't go back to the song. What do you mean? For new people, can we get some context? No, I don't want to say that. It was hard for me to even say what happened, bro. I don't want to say that again. Someone basically that I was with was, told me if I hadn't, like, gone back with them, then they were going to self-harm in, like, a really traumatic way. Yo, thank you for the heart, Marcine. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the heart. And it just, like, made it so that I stayed with them for longer than I should have because I didn't want them to do that. But I don't know. And like that person as well, like that person literally told me a lot of times that like I got them to the point where they're actually now going back to therapy and working on their mental health, and they're going to like fix all their stuff. And it's just like, I don't want to know, bro. Just don't even bother me. Don't talk to me, bro. I'm someone, my belief, and I live by this belief, is I don't believe that there's such a thing as right person, wrong time. And I think that this is why I always ask the question of like, what is love? Because I don't believe in right person, wrong time. So if it's the wrong time and you end up falling out of love, was there really any love to begin with? Or like, if it's the right person at the right time, like, is that the only true love that you feel? I don't know, bro. Yo, thank you for the party hat. Now did I appreciate it, bro? Bro, start podcasting? No, I would fail. Bro, I just say random stuff, guys. I just like to talk about things. I'm not actually like smart or anything, guys. I just like to talk, bro. I just like to talk and think. It's fun to think. Moth and fireflies are so cute. True. Yo, thank you for the gold coin, Mr. Dripmaster. And this isn't available with the massive laughing disco ball. Yo, thank you for the laughing disco ball, man. I appreciate it. No, you would not. I feel like I would, bro. Like, what, bro? I would have to post, like, I don't think that I have the drive to, like, clip farm in a podcast, bro. I just like to talk about things, bro. Yo, thank you so much for the live and disco ball. This isn't available. And also, Mr. Dripmaster with another 2 times golden coin, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. And with the gold trophy from Severin Leone. Yo, thank you with the massive, holy crap. With the goat trophy, man. Bro, thank you, bro. Don't wish that, Snowy. Don't wish that. Bro, look at iShowSpeed, bro. iShowSpeed said that in the next 5 years, Aiden Ross asked him where he sees himself in the next 5 years. He said he doesn't see himself being alive. 5 years later, he's performing in the World Cup, doing world tours of streaming, and is one of the most famous people in the entire world. Like, you can never give up on yourself, bro. Bro, you got a podcast voice for real? Nah, bro. I have a microphone, that's it. Yo, Sophia, thank you for the floating heart in the chat, man. I appreciate the floating heart, man. It's not even about that. I can relate to your pain when you're just speaking. You're speaking to me. I'm glad that I'm able to. I don't know. I think that I do have good public speaking skills. When I'm at school, I've presented so many times, and I love presenting. I love talking to people, and I love talking in a way that people can listen without... I think that there is a skill to talk. You can say the exact same information, you can talk about the exact same topic, and one person talking would be uninteresting, unenjoyable to listen to, and the other person is engaging without even having necessarily engaging aspects, just the way that they portray the information to you. I think that there's a way to do that, and I think that I would consider myself good at that. And that's one reason why I want to be a teacher, is I think that I'm good at, what's the word? I think I'm very good at engaging an audience in a topic that I'm interested in, or that I want to talk about. Start podcasting, please, man? No, bro. I just don't think that it would be, like... Okay, this is one thing that I do want to do, though, Brandon. Brandon, if you ever have, like, something that you want to ask me a question about and I don't answer it on stream, I want to start a channel called Garbage Advice. It's not necessarily a podcast, but if you guys, maybe you guys have seen The Weekly Slap by Schlatt, or you guys have seen those classic, like, Call of Duty gameplay channels where they talk about deep topics. I love The Weekly Slap. And I would love to make a channel like that. I would call it Garbage Advice, and we just have, like, gameplay in the background, and I would just talk about some topic that someone asked me about. For that matter, if anyone wants, I think that it's in the links of my bio on YouTube. If you guys want to put in anything that you want advice on. For that matter, here, let me go to my... Hold on. Let me make sure that this is the top link, guys. Yo, Doge!
At Doge 591Y super chatted $10.
Yo, think about the $10.
Beuji, if you ever come to one of my lives, which doesn't happen often, I always just talk about random things and other things also. I just do random things in my vids, long form.
Bro, I mean, that's the most enjoyable way to do it, though. Like, I think that, again, bro, people ask me if I should make a podcast, bro. I just think that I'm just, like, enjoying this, bro, and doing, like, random things that I enjoy. And we suck at this game, bro. I actually stink, bro. I actually stink at this game. Hold on, let me make sure that the channel links in my bio. And, bro, I'm just enjoying it. Okay, the top link is now Garbage Advice. There we go. Decent as well, as long as you're giving advice, we're good. You're wise. Oh, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. Would 10 out of 10 support bros podcast. I want to start making long form videos too. I want to make like reaction content. Guys, would anyone watch reaction content for me? I don't know if people would. Yo, Kokichi, come back next stream, bro. Daily check-ins from now on, bro. Bro, my boyfriend hasn't texted me in so long, I think he might have fallen out of love with me, not going to lie. What was the last thing that you talked about? I mean, have you texted him and he just hasn't responded to that, bro? Like, what's the context, Jayla? What's the context? Because I think that one of the biggest things, Jayla, is just communication. Like, are you effectively communicating with him? Is he effectively communicating with you? And I mean, it's not to say you can't have a relationship without perfect communication. But at the same time, I think that there is always going to be a struggle if you can't communicate to each other's feelings. I've literally texted him, I literally have to beg him to text back. Bro, I don't want to sound like a downer, but I think that if you have to beg him to text you back, like, I don't know if that's the right relationship, bro. What is he busy with, though? I don't know. And Jayla, I'm not gonna be too firm on this because I don't have good standards myself. I'll have times where I really want to hang out with like my partner. I don't have a partner. I'm not dating right now. But when I'm like dating, like I really want to hang out with them. I really want to do something with them, and they're just like, nah, I'm busy doing something. And then like they won't text me for like hours of the day. But when I'm with them, when I'm hanging out with them, they're on their phone 24/7. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like, and that's not to say that I need them to text me all the time, but I feel like to an extent they just don't want to text me as much as they want to text other people. Because if you're on your phone 24/7, literally every second that I'm with them, they're on their phone. We're watching a show together, they're on their phone. We're hanging out, like, on a date, they're on their phone. We're doing something else, they're on their phone. It's like, if you're on your phone so much, how are you not responding to me? I don't understand. I don't understand. It's like, to an extent, I think that they don't want to text me. And, I don't think that a relationship needs to have 24/7 communication. But I think that there needs to be a level of communication where you say, hey, I'm going to watch a YouTube video right now. I just really want to decompress and, like, relax with my own thoughts. I don't want to text anyone. And that's fine. But I don't know. I think that I want a relationship where I am the person that they want to text. Because whenever I'm in a relationship, they become the person I want to text when something's going on in my life. And I don't want it to be like, oh, I don't want to talk to you right now, I'm dealing with some mental health issues. It's like, well, if you're dealing with mental health, then, like, who are you talking to? It's like, it's some other person, and I think my most recent relationship, it was some other dude. It's just like, bro, like, I don't know. That doesn't make me feel the greatest. Like, imagine I was dealing with, like, mental health problems, and I just had, like, some girl that I just texted. It's like, why am I not dating her instead of, like, dating, I don't know, bro. Unstable internet connection. Oh, my Wi-Fi's dying, guys. I don't know. And I think that advice is hard to give as well. Because there's times when I think that I want a relationship where we don't have constant communication. Maybe there could even be, like, a day where we don't, like, text much at all. Like, we just, like, text and ask how our day's going and stuff, and then we just, like, ask to hang out and, like, we make plans and stuff. Like, there doesn't need to be, like, every play-by-play of the day. But the problem is like, I feel like most people that I meet end up wanting to have that, which I'm also fine with, the, like, constant communication of what's going on, but then they kind of fall out and get bored of wanting to do that with me. So I don't know. I don't know if a good relationship revolves around either, if you can have a relationship with either, and I just haven't found the person that wants to do that with me. So I don't know. I feel oftentimes people get bored of me when I give them the attention that they ask for. And then when I don't give them the attention that they ask for, then they think that I don't care about them. It's like, I feel like I live an oxymoron in those relationships, because either I'm wrong or I'm wrong. There's no correct way to go about those relationships, which sucks. And I don't think that that's necessarily the style of a relationship, necessarily. I think it's the person that I'm with. I don't think that a relationship where you talk constantly, you constantly communicate, always fails. At the same time, I don't think a relationship where you just talk as much as both of you want to always fails. I think that it just is a matter of making it work and communicating with each other. Yo, Doze, I appreciate it, man.
My super chatted $5. NGL, how I became friends, then got into a relationship with my current GF was BC. She used to just come to me and say what she was feeling and whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and that's awesome, bro. That's, I don't know. I feel like friends to lovers is probably one of the best ways to do it, bro. Because, like, you know the person. I don't know, though. That's awesome, though. Congrats, man. I'm proud of you, bro. It's awesome. I came back because YouTube's kind of boring. Yeah, welcome back, bro. Welcome back. Fix your camera. It's gone all blurry. Hello? I think it's just the Wi-Fi. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to be someone who talks to me as much as I want to talk to them. Wants to inform me of their life. Yeah, and that's the thing, Jacob. Like, I think that can work, but I think that I think that a lot of people fantasize about that, but they don't really want that. I'm not saying that's you. I'm saying that that's why it's hard to find someone like that. Because you'll find people who say that they want that same thing, because I would be so happy in a relationship where we both, like, are basically hopelessly in love with each other. I don't get bored of people. I don't fall out of love unless the person does something, like, really bad to me. Like, from just, like, I don't get bored. I don't fall out of love because of, like, getting bored or, like, having too much of something that I want. That doesn't happen to me, and I think that a lot of people do get that way. They get bored, but they think that what they want is the constant attention because they just like the attention for a time being. But in reality, they don't actually want that kind of a relationship. And because of so many people that LARP that they want that, then it ends up, like, hurting people who genuinely want that. So I don't know. I think that it's just hard to find the right person. So I wouldn't give up on that, Jacob. I wouldn't give up on it. Vampiler, thank you for the follow, man. And I mean that sucks. I mean I can't say that doesn't suck. I mean, that's something that people tell me all the time, and I hate when people tell me this. I genuinely hate when people tell me this. When people go, oh, you'll find the right person eventually, dude. You'll find the right person eventually. You just gotta keep looking. I hate when people tell me that, but I mean, it's true. Sometimes the truth sucks. But, like, I saw a TikTok comment recently where someone commented, my boyfriend turned me into the evil light skin that I promised I'd never become. And the first reply to that is like, no, your boyfriend didn't do that to you, that's you. And it's true. If you get out of a relationship and you decide, hey, I'm gonna be evil now, and I'm just gonna ruin everyone's life because this person ruined my life, like, that's not your ex-partner's fault. That is your fault for choosing that path. And it is true, you gotta just keep looking, bro. You don't have to be always looking, but you can't just give up on yourself, you can't give up on people, because you will find the right person. I don't know. I think the relationships don't last when they get into a relationship and instantly hang out all the time and do tag, and I are just, I don't think that those last. I think that they can last, though. I think you just need two people that enjoy that kind of relationship. Because I've never met someone who enjoyed that kind of relationship the way that I did. Because people just either get bored or they, like, get to the point where they just, like, want to, like, I don't know, I swear people get bored of relationships. I don't know. Found my right person. Congrats, bro. That's awesome, man. I'm sure everyone in chat will eventually find that right person. Relationship advice, please, bro. I've never had a successful relationship in my life. You should not ask me for relationship advice. Bro, I'm just talking about things that I think about. None of this stuff that I've said, guys, is advice. It's just like, this is stuff that I think about. Why does the music fit so well right now? I don't know. The music is kind of a vibe right now. It's been kind of a vibe, guys. Evan, the biggest thing in a relationship is just to be able to be there for each other and communicate. If you feel like you're pushing her away, then communicate that with her. Ask her if that's happening, and ask her what you can do to be better, bro. Like, why are you telling me that you push her away, bro? Like, tell her that. Bro, tell her that you would feel like you push her away, bro. Like, you have to be the one that communicates with her. I always have people tell me this stuff in chat, and it's like, why aren't you telling your partner this? Like, you need to, you are communicating with me. What is holding you back from communicating with your partner? Are you scared that they're not going to reciprocate the same way that, like, a random person could respond to your comment? Because the thing is, if you feel like they're going to do that, bro, then maybe they're not the right person. If you feel like you communicating with your partner is going to ruin the relationship, then I don't think it's the right partner. If you think that I'm the only person that you can communicate with, you can't communicate with your partner, then I think that there's a problem. And not saying that the relationship is over, but there's a problem that now you need to communicate the lack of communication with them. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Feel like that one homeboy who seems like a goof, but then on the deep side, that you only see at night. Bro, I appreciate it, bro. Nah, bro, we're just vibing. I'll never understand, like, and again, bro, this is not to say that you're dumb for asking me a question. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, that literally is a question you should be, or something you should be saying to your girlfriend, bro. You're saying you feel like you push her away, then talk to her about that. Like, don't just go and say, I'm pushing her away, like I'm ruining this relationship. Maybe she doesn't feel that way at all. Maybe she does. Maybe she feels more so about that than you do, and you are not even giving enough attention to that problem because it's a bigger problem than you realize. I don't know. Like, there's a million scenarios, bro, and like I can't tell you the answer because I'm not your girlfriend. I can't tell you what to do in your relationship because I'm not your girlfriend. The only person that can tell you what to do is, number one, you, and then number two, the person you're in a relationship with. I don't know. I just broke up. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I don't know, bro. How do you feel about one-side love? I don't know. I don't understand the question, bro. You're my favorite streamer for real because you tell straight up. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. And again, I don't want people to think that I'm giving advice. I just like to say things that make you guys think about, like, the questions you ask. Because, again, like, every single thing that I say is not an answer to your problems. More so, it is a option for you to think about so that you can work your problem out yourself or with the people who the problem exists with. Obviously, your problem with pushing people away is not my problem. I don't care if you push. Like, obviously I do care, but like, I don't care to the extent that your girlfriend cares if you're pushing her away. I mean, like, obviously, I'm not your girlfriend. But at the same time, I want you to understand that that problem is something to care about for you, and it's something to think about, something to communicate about. What happens when I sub? I say get for the subs. They make me say it. Have you ever dated someone you met online? Yeah, unfortunately. Twice. I've done it twice. And both times I got cheated on. So that was cool. Have you gotten cheated on 5 times in my life? Yeah. I agree, this is your opinion in a good way. It depends on how each person would use this advice. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't want anyone to think like I'm giving them like, oh, my words are facts. My words aren't facts. My words are just options that you can think about. You are my girlfriend. Okay, yo, buddy. Twice, yeah. Then she died to cancer. I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. That is horrible. My friend is being pressured to cut ties with someone. What should he do? Well, I don't understand the context of the scenario, bro. Is it someone he should cut ties with? Or who's pressuring him? Why are they pressuring him? Like, bro, like, I have no clue any details of this scenario at all. Like, maybe he should cut ties with them, but I don't know. I don't know the person he's cutting ties with. Bro, don't give up on love. It's beautiful. I will never give up on love. But right now, I'm not in the position where I can get in a relationship. Because I am a firm believer that, and I don't even think, a lot of people have told me, and I'm sure that this is sometimes this way for some people, that they don't want to get in a relationship because they're scared of getting hurt. I'm not even scared of myself getting hurt. I just don't think it's fair to someone else to get in a relationship when I'm not at a point where I can love them fully. And I wouldn't want to do that, because obviously you're putting someone in a situation where they want to be with you. Maybe you find someone who really wants to be with you, but you can't give them everything that you want to, and it ends up just causing problems. And I don't think that that's fair to someone. Off topic, but my chicken is too crispy. Too crispy? How can it be too crispy, bro? Yo, thank you for the floating heart. Milo, I appreciate it, man. Twitch is so laggy. Is Twitch lagging, guys? My bad. I'm sorry! Conversations are good to listen. Yo, I'm glad, Skylar. bro. I don't know. I just like talking, bro. I'm a yapper, guys. I'm a yapper, guys. I'm a yapper. My bad. I was scrolling through YouTube shorts and found your channel on YouTube, then joined the Twitch. I'm honestly so happy I found your channel because you're like very understanding when I can actually tell someone how I feel. And bro, I feel like it's so easy to be understanding and so many people aren't. Like, for example, even people who just like say like it's wrong to be gay or something, like why? Like I don't understand this like rigid polarized mindset to have. I'm very against having a polarized rigid mindset on topics. Even like I think that I'm pretty firm on my political beliefs, but I don't have like necessarily like, again, I don't think that there's like someone like, I don't say, oh, vote for this guy, because the people who I think should be voted in are never even going to get voted in anyways. But it's like, the end of the day, like my political beliefs are just like ideals. I don't believe in politicians. I believe in ideals that hopefully at one day in the future of America, like those ideals can be met by a politician. I don't think that they will in the near future, unfortunately. I think that America is currently on a horrible decline. But at the same time, like I have ideals that I don't think will ever politically change. But I can hear people's opinions on things, and I can be open-minded about it. I just don't think that my ideals of how equality and things need to be implemented, and like ideals of regulations and everything are ever going to change. Pickleball is waiting for you, bro. I know. My brother hasn't came in my room yet and told me that it's time to go, so. But you yap good, yo. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Bro has 217 bots on TikTok, true. I swear they're bots, bro. I swear that they're bots. Not all of you guys, but like some of you guys are definitely bots, bro. Just keep your view, I think is great, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think that my viewpoint on things will ever change. Like, I do think that, like, having empathy and understanding is, like, important and all this stuff. And a lot of people have the ideals that it's just like me. And bro, how can you even think like that, bro? Yo, you good, Red Right Hand, bro? How have you been, bro? Sounds like you learned the word ideals today. I mean, I just haven't talked about this conversation yet. Yo, Doge, bro. Pickleball is fun, bro. I swear.
191Y super chatted $2. I played pickleball for the first time yesterday.
Bro, I love pickleball. Your W Nassar, he said his respect for me has skyrocketed in the last 20 minutes, WN. Bro, I love pickleball. It's so fun because, bro, pickleball, okay, I love tennis, but, like, the whole concept of pickleball where most of the volleys is, like, up close, like, quick reaction, like, right up against the net, not practically, because obviously there's, like, the kitchen sink that you can't go in, but, like, very, very close quarters combat, one might say, except we wouldn't use combat because you're playing pickleball, you're not fighting someone. But, like, I really like that, like, concept of, tennis. It's like tennis and ping pong combined with, like, an added twist of, like, being able to, like, hit it from close up, but you can't get too close. I don't know. Very fun, bro. Is it just me, or is it always lonely when you're not the main character in someone's life? I don't think that it's always lonely when you're not the main character in someone's life. I mean, though, maybe that's because I'm the main character in my life. Are you the main character in your own life? That's one thing as well, like, if you only feel like the main character when someone else can give you that validation and attention, then I think that that's what you need to work on, is your own self-esteem, your own self-worth. I mean, that's not to say that I'm not lonely sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I feel like everyone has those nights where they just are laying in bed like this. Like, they're literally just laying in bed. They're just like, man, I wish I wasn't alone. But at the same time, like, you shouldn't be lonely all the time if you have, like, strong self-esteem, strong self-worth. We're gonna go to bed. Bye, Beuji. You have a good night. Yo, you have a good night! Jayla, I appreciate it, man. Good luck with your boyfriend, bro. Again, Jayla, I don't want to say, like, it's cooked, bro, but, like, have a conversation with him and, like, communicate. Communicate, bro. That's the biggest thing. Have you ever played Airsoft ever? Yeah, I have, bro. It's fun. Yo, thank you for the heart in the chat, Nanda. Thank you for the gift, man. Went to the hospital. I nearly died. I got attacked from a German dog. Damn, you good, mother? I'm glad you're alive, bro. I'll try if he answers. I don't know, just try and... Bro, favorite crayon flavor, peach. Gonna go ahead and streams ends. I don't want to miss anything. I mean, we'll probably end stream in shortly. I don't know. My brother said he'd tell me when my friend got off work. So, I don't know. The bro hasn't gotten off work or something. Oh my god. Ah! I suck, bro. I actually suck. Ah! Yo, Rust is actually a horrible game to start. Never played, bro. Yeah. Alright, is it time? Okay. Well, I didn't know when Kobe got off work. Okay, sounds good. Yo, I got it in stream, guys. My friend is getting off work, so. I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll either... Okay, there's two options today. We'll either play Poppy Playtime if we have time when I get back. Or we'll do a really, really late IRL stream. So... We'll see which one it is, guys. I'll see you later tonight, guys. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But, low-key, I wanna gamble. Might open a few cases, bro. Don't gamble. It's not worth it. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the goats. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you guys for talking with me. Thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you guys for being here, bro. I appreciate you all. Y'all have a great rest of your day / night. Appreciate you all.